So we are here for some more Rift Breakers, of course. Oh, let me open my little transparent chat so I don't have to turn my neck 180 degrees to read chat. I'm not an owl. Parrots don't have that ability.
Of course.
But yeah, so we left off.
I was jumping around too.
Yeah, we left off in the.
There
in the
we
pub.
are.
Here we are in the pub. I'll zoom in so you can see our lovely characters. So my character is Nava, who is like a eldritch horror with, 4 eyes and, all sorts of stuff going on there. We're the Tavern Maidens. We're the Tavern Maidens. What do you mean? You don't see them right here? These hot, busty Tavern Maidens right here?
And don't worry, you got me with my fancy fez and everything that comes with it. Good old Victor the skeleton.
Yeah. Between the last stream and this stream, I did a whole bunch of stuff. Added some macros. Which, by the way, if you want to add to your macros, on the bottom there's like a folder button that says browse macro browse macro directory, and you can add any of those to your macro bar if you would like to. Draw cards is just kind of nice because you can do it without opening the menu for it. Yeah, so it's there's some neat things in there that you might use. The yes no is kind of nice for stuff that we encounter. So the cool thing about the yes no that I had to code this. It took a minute. But basically it's the yes no oracle from the game itself. Like, this is an actual rule book. It's not like mythic or anything. And so when normally this is for where if you had a DM, you would just ask the DM, oh, who's here? Oh, describe the place. But instead we don't have a DM. Instead we ask yes no questions like, is there a crowd, for example? And then so you want to consider what is the likelihood of this event. And if you don't know, then you just put 50-50. Otherwise, if you're like, well, we're going to a crowded place, so it's likely that there's going to be a crowd, you know what I mean? And then you click it, and then you roll, and I got a failure, which means no. No, there is not a crowd, or whatever, right?
I'm sure that's not going to be a bad omen for us, right?
Probably not. And then, well, it's roll under, so a 2 is really good.
You're right, never mind.
And then there are, I think, multiples of 3 are yes or no with complications, so that is nice.
Oh my god.
What is the image of first slot? Oh, I don't know, because that's just my character. That's just my character right there. So this is just how to open my character sheet.
I want you to know, looking at your character token, I can see the vision. It makes me think of like...
I see what they're saying, but I don't know. It's just funny.
Oh, man.
Because it's the same picture right here, just zoomed in more.
It's with the fancy border around it. It's to like hide it.
Yeah. And you can add a fancy border to yours by if you right click your character in the actor menu and then click tokenizer, then you can choose your border and all that. I didn't want to choose for you. I didn't want to presume.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got here.
I also added in like a bajillion roll tables. Not all of the roll tables, but all of the exploration ones I've added. The quest board ones, landmark things, I don't know. So I just put in a bunch of useful stuff that saves us some time from having to figure it out. And then in Canva, I designed cards. So you can see, I don't know if you can really see it, but, well, you'll see it when we do combat, but there's card fronts and card backs and very, very fancy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I got up to. I also added this UI, so it looks kind of fancy.
It does look really fancy, I'm not gonna lie.
Looks very MMO, right? Doesn't it?
Very much.
So, can't wait to see what shenanigans happen tonight. I know, right? Oh my gosh, Nether, yeah, go to sleep. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Get some rest.
Look, I'm sure everything will go perfectly fine like it always does for us, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure nothing untoward or crazy will happen. I wanted to say hi. Okay, I appreciate you saying hi.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, let me open and make sure that you have the the newest one open.
Oh, you're right. I had the old one open. Okay, there we go.
Which
I found that other one.
Wouldn't say it's like game-breaking changes, but still, it is nice. Eat good, yeah. Hopefully the rolls are better tonight for you guys. I wouldn't count on it.
Look, fingers crossed, okay?
Yeah, I would not count on it. Okay, so actually I made a list of some things that we need to do that we didn't do last time or that we didn't go over last time that are kind of important. Okay. The first thing is we forgot... Actually, hang on, this is can everybody hear us okay? Because why do I feel like the music is just really loud?
I'm like going back and checking my audio on my end too. I'm like, it's a little bit. Hold on.
Okay, I think the thing is that it's I think what I need to do is turn it down on my end and then just make sure the volume is okay on OBS, because I think on OBS the output is good. It just, for me, to my headphones, it's a little too loud. So
right.
So I'm just gonna shift that a little bit.
At least over the cheering of your girl Haru.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, now I think this should be okay. Yeah, because I think our volumes are fine because those are the same as before. I think the music was just really loud to me, even though when I look at OBS, it's where it should be because I turned it down on OBS, but it should be the opposite. Cool. All right, so I think we're good. Anyway, so one thing that we need to do is choose a path and achievement, because that was the last step of character creation and we forgot. So it is on page 58.
All right, let me pull this up in a second.
Because basically it was like your story continues, and then I was like, cool, so we just turned immediately to page 313 and we didn't bother looking at the achievements, which was on the next page. So let me read the rule for everyone. It says, once your character is ready and you have completed all the steps necessary to know who they are and what their capabilities are, you must choose a path. A path is a collection of achievements grouped thematically that will slowly unlock new capabilities for your character. Achievements are meta-goals earned by players for completing specific tasks or challenges. You may only track your progress on a single achievement from your chosen path at a time. Once you have completed a path, you are free to choose a different one. You might abandon a path at any time while at Karhelos, but you will lose all progress with achievements you haven't completed, although you will retain those and their benefits that you have already completed. So you can change paths midway through, but if you were like in the middle of one of the achievements, you'll lose all your progress on it. So
okay,
I would wait. Like if you're like, I really want this other achievement, that's fine, but wait until you finish the current one before you switch paths.
Okay, yeah, no, I like that. That sounds good.
So the choices are Path of Slaughter, which just has to do with how much damage you do in combat. So for example, and you don't have to go in order. You can pick any of them within that path to start with. So for example, one of the ones in Path of Slaughter is survive 5 battles with less than 10% health remaining. Violence, yeah, slaughter. Another one is take 200 damage without fleeing, being knocked unconscious, or dying. And that's cumulative, I think, not like in one battle.
Okay.
So it's like I just keep track of how much combat you've dealt.
You're not gonna have someone sit in a corner and just get hit over and over and be like, no, leave me, I'm fine. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my achievement. No, I'm thinking of like in RuneScape with the guy and the seagull.
Oh my god, no.
That's what you're
poor
doing.
Seagull.
Yeah. So that's the Path of Slaughter. The next one is Path of Shadows, which is like all the rogue stuff. So successfully use the stealth skill 20 times, kill 50 opponents using weapon strike, frighten 20 enemies, stuff like that. It's kind of rogue-ish stuff. I say violence, slaughter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then there's Path of the Arcane, which is what it sounds like. It's probably going to be the one that I take. So examples of those are like cast 50 spells successfully, use non-combat abilities 20 times, stuff like that. Then there's Path of the Explorer, which is also exactly what it sounds like. So traverse 30 hexes, loot 20 magic items. Actually, this one is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, and this one is neat because the achievement you get for completing all of it is you get plus 10 health.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which is pretty neat. Is there an achievement for glitching yourself on game geometry?
Yeah, don't you know? It's called when I accidentally move my token into like Fog of War or something.
Oh, right. That's funny.
Oh, man.
And then the last one is Path of the Diplomat, which just... They're kind of all over the place, but it has to do with your character's relationship with others. So, like, successfully use manipulation 10 times, prevent 5 combat encounters through dialogue, gain the trust of 5 NPCs, obtain a total of 10,000 Aether, like the money, 10,000 money. So that's the last one. Each of these achievements gets you a little reward, and then when you achieve all of them in one path, you get a super special award. And so we need to choose one. And then at this point, we can retcon anything. So if we've done stuff that would apply towards the achievement we chose, go ahead and like apply it. So on your character sheet, oops, not me to hit that. On your character sheet, the achievement is at the top. It's like right under your name. So the current achievement path is like the name of the path.
I see.
And then achievement in progress, I would put the name and then next to it put like your progress.
Whatever
like
our tally would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way.
Okay.
Shh, don't tell Raguna I'm cheating on him by checking out this stream while he... Oh, why don't you just open both streams at the same time? Easy.
Also, hey, what's up, Docs?
Yeah, hello. Thank you so much. Actually, it feels weird to say thank you for cheating. Oh, I'm at work. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, hello. When getting 10,000 bucks is an achievement. Yeah, it's capitalism.
Bum.
But yeah, so we're gonna choose that, choose a path, and choose your starting achievement within that path.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna choose the arcane one, because I am using a lot of arcane skills. Path of the Arcane. Thank you for cheating. No, I said you're taking it out of context. No. I said it feels weird to say. No. Can't misquote.
Look, it's okay. Could be as bad as some of the stuff that I've said by accident on stream.
True. Probably true. The context could be for toxic yaoi. Oh no. Okay.
Oh man. Let's see. I'm thinking, what do I want? You know? Let's see. 3 enemies at a single strike. That would be cool, but I seem to not have very good luck with that one. Survive 5 battles, and less than 10% remaining.
I wish we could have more than one. I understand. It used to be is just an achievements page, and you could tally all of them at any given time. I think it's a little silly that we have to focus on one at a time, but I guess it's to keep you playing for longer.
Yeah.
That or Toxic Yuri, one of the two. I don't judge. You two are mind melding. Oh my god, it's true.
Let's see.
Deal 20 damage with a single spell. I didn't do that last time, did I?
I don't think you did. You got close, I think.
Dang.
Let's see.
Because that's a good one. I get +1 to all spell damage rolls. That's pretty cool.
That would be pretty good. I'm like torn because part of me wants to pick Path of the Explorer since we're gonna start exploring.
It is really cool.
Really cool. So I think I might do that.
I think that's a good one, honestly, because we are gonna explore.
Then I'm actually really interested in seeing how
that's also
when we roll out quests and roll out exploration, because I did take a peek in the book again earlier because I was curious. I was like, so now that we've gone through that, and that was fairly scripted, I was curious, like, so when we get the ball rolling, I'm sure you're gonna tell me all about that as we get into it. I'm very interested in seeing how we're gonna roll out an exploration, how we're gonna roll out a quest, and then sort of how we figure it out from there. So this is gonna be fun. All right, you know what? Yeah, I'll go explore.
I have a lot of different oracles for like random NPCs, random things happening. Like there's also a random occurrences in the game, but I think it's a little bit bare bones. So I've got plenty of stuff, and I meant to add it into Foundry, but after that one day, I just didn't have enough time because then I kind of went back to the classroom and everything. But I've got stuff. Does Vice get a smithing bonus? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna get to that. Sort of. But that's the first thing on our list is to pick this, and then after that, he actually gets a skill improvement because you rolled doubles on something last time. So we're gonna do that after.
I did. Hold on. Which did I do it on?
It should be checked off on your sheet.
Oh, there we go. It was agility.
Yeah. which is awesome.
Okay.
So we'll do that after this. Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to do the Kaethor Novice, which is cast 50 spells successfully. The question is, how many spells did I cast successfully last time?
Might need to roll that one back just to double check.
Yeah, I might have to... I think it was a lot. I wish there was a... Because we don't have as many specialized, like, I mean, there's a combat log, but it's hard to see.
Yeah, I guess it would be...
I would have to go back to the video and see it.
Yeah, because that's the only downside of, since we're mostly playing cards and doing rolls offhandedly.
Yeah.
I guess that's the downside, because we don't have it as macros for each of the abilities to hit, so
right.
There you go.
So I'll go back and check. I want to say... I guess I can... I think it's more than 10, but less than 20.
Yeah. I would agree with you on that. I think that's kind of how we went about it.
So I'm for the moment, I'm gonna say 15, and then I'll go back later and I'll adjust it, because something tells me I'm not going to succeed in this one today, so it's fine. I'll put 15 out of 50 for now, and if I watch it and it turns out I had more or less, I'll just adjust it afterwards.
Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, well, this wouldn't count. I was going to say, for what I'm doing, I'm thinking about going either Forge or Adventure, and I guess complete 10 quests. I go, well, that whole thing we did technically wouldn't count, because it's not actually a quest that we would be picking up.
That's true.
But
yeah, that wasn't a quest, technically.
Yeah, you know what? Let me see. Which one would I want?
And then and you can see this document too. If you go to journal, it says beginning of S2, and it says, so you can see this as well. But the skill improvement rules are on page 63. So if you will, because I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. So while you finish choosing your path and then do your skill improvement, I'll just run to the bathroom really quick, and you can do that. And I wish you good luck on your skill improvement, because agility is really nice.
Look, it's okay right here. You know what? I'm going to go with Forger, because we did gather resources using gather skills, sort of. So, unfortunately, I think I only was able to be successful on, maybe 3 times, I want to say. Well, at least that's 3 out of 50, right? That's a start. So we'll put that there. And let me just double check. What page am I looking at here again? Let's see. 63. So let me jump to that real quick, and I will do that skill improvement. Okay. Let's see. Skill improvement. Each time you roll doubles, 11, 22, 33, etc. When making a skill check, you can mark that skill for improvement, regardless of whether the check was a success or not. You meant vice, as in the tool fight. I see. Let's see. A check can be done then at the end of the gameplay session. In order to make an improvement, let's see, you must roll above the skill's score. So doing so will increase the skill by 1d4 while rolling equal to or below. The skill may go up. A maximum of 80 skills can only be improved once per session. It can be increased or decreased as a consequence of certain events, items, and that you might find in your journey, and most of which are common or skill books. Okay, so...
And I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Just needed to wash my hands real quick.
Yep, no, you're good. Let's see. Okay, so... you must roll 1d100 above the skill score. Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah, so this rule, this skill improvement rule is exactly the same. He just lifted it from Caernathalis, right? Which is fine. It's his own book, right? I do the same, but so you would think, because I had a similar thing where it's like, oh, okay, wow, my agility or whatever is only 18. Surely I'll roll above, and I rolled a 2.
Look, I'm sitting here sweating. I'm like, oh, I have a 30. All right, let's see it. Okay, all right, we take that. Unless you know the player. My God, you guys. Okay, so we did that. Right, so now we roll, increase it by by a d4.
I think even if you fail the roll, it still goes up by like 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what? We'll take that. We beat the average. Hooray. Okay. Nice, nice, nice.
By the way, this is supposed to be done at the end of the gameplay session, but I think we knew it. We didn't forget about this. I think we were just kind of brain dead. We were like, let's do this later.
Yeah, we were like, let's find a good spot to wrap on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but skill improvement, so you can only improve a skill once per session, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's so hard to get doubles that it's like,
oh yeah,
the chances are so low.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right, so hey, +3, that's awesome. What is your agility at now?
It's at 33 now.
Very nice.
Yep, we'll take that.
That's pretty good.
Brain
it's
becomes
like 1/3 odds. That's like, it's 3% up. It's pretty good.
Not the spill in the tea.
Yeah, brain becomes soup. Okay, so then there's a couple of rules that I wanted to go over before we get into the game because they weren't really important before, but they're like semi-important now. The first thing is that we can add or remove difficulty to rolls. So especially when we're deciding on, because like I said, we're both kind of the DM, right? So on page 65, there's a little table that just shows like these different modifiers for if we think something is difficult or not difficult. Like if we decide, this is a really tough NPC to convince, so it's going to be hard. Versus, this is an easy NPC to convince or whatever.
I see.
So +0 is just nothing and then anything else. And if we want to randomize it, we can just roll a d8 and it'll decide the difficulty. Which okay. I thought I added this to... I didn't. Okay. I'm going to add this really quick to our thingy because I thought that for some reason... I thought I did already, but apparently I didn't...
Look, I will say, I want you to know, I'm glad that I'm safe from the hydrate redeem right now because I know someone is waiting.
Yeah.
I know everyone on my stream last night was just waiting to snipe redeem.
I know. But I think to be fair, if I get the hydrate redeem, you should be hydrating too.
You know what?
Yeah. See, as soon as you said that. See, why are you giving them ideas?
Of course.
Why are you?
Okay. yeah, okay. That one's on me. All right, that one's on me. Let me...
Yeah, it is.
Cheers, man.
Okay. I went ahead and added the difficulty modifier, so it's in the roll under oracles now. It's true, co-streamer etiquette is to share the suffering. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I think it can't be as bad as trying to run a set in a fighting game and everyone redeems hydrate over and over.
Thank you for the head pats. I always appreciate that I always get something thrown at me followed by head pats. They're very sweet. Hi, Viper! Welcome.
Hey, Viper.
But yeah, so the first thing, and I already added it to the oracles, so you can see it now. It says difficulty modifier. And that way, also, if you don't want to roll on it, but you just forget what they are, you can click that, and then you can see all of them, too. So it's kind of nice.
Oh, that's great.
Got to give you a big bruise before slapping it.
Oh, my God.
What? Okay, and the next thing, I think I mentioned this, but just in case, we always round up.
Yep.
So if we get a decimal, we round up.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute.
According to page, yeah, so on page 66, it says we always round up, which is, I think this is how it is in Warhammer too, so I'm kind of used to it. But so this is not mathematically sound. It's not, we're not using the mathematic rounding rules. If there's a decimal, you round up. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because every time, I'm so used to every time it's always round down when you're doing regular D&D, so that's why I'm like, I heard that, I was like, whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to make sure we went over it. Pro rating is pro consumer. Yeah. And then the usage die, which we did kind of talk about it, but just to make sure everyone else understands, because especially if you're not really familiar with solo TTRPGs, I think this is a very common mechanic in solo games and not so much in like group games.
Illegal math, yes,
illegal
absolutely.
math, yeah. So I'm actually, you know what? Why don't you read this part? So if you'll read on page 67, that first column under
Straight
usage die. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Usage die. Usage dice are used. Wait, hold on. Let me move this to my other screen so I can just
Oh yeah.
There we go. I'm so I'm not giving everyone the side eye.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
All right. Usage dice are used to keep track of several things in Riftbreakers. Instead of having to write down a list of details and timers, you must simply keep track of a few different dice. Okay. So here's how usage dice work. Each usage dice procedure is shown in the following. Let's see. Such as a tracking arrow is assigned a specific dice size, usually represented by a standard dice notation. So, example, D4, D6, D8, etc. The larger the die is, the longer it'll take before it is fully depleted. Oh, wait a minute. Okay,
So basically, usage die are used for things that are finite, but you don't. Yes, you could just say, I have 10 arrows, and every time you shoot an arrow, you lose one, but it's kind of annoying, and it gets really finicky, especially with things like torches. Like, how much light is it still giving off? You can't quantify a torch, right? So instead, we use usage die. And so what that means is instead of saying, I have 20 arrows, you say, okay, I'm gonna buy D12 worth of arrows. Right? And then, after any time you use the arrows, at the end of battle, you roll your d12, and if you get a 1 or a 2, the usage die decreases by one size. So it goes in order, so from 20 to 12, 12 to 10, 10 to 8, 8 to 6, 6 to 4. So every time you're basically just downgrading how much of the thing you have. Then, once you get to the d4, if you roll a 1 or a 2 on a d4, it means you've run out of that thing.
Okay, that makes more sense because, damn, now, I'm gonna steal that for something else.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it because you still get the
ammunition count issue.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to worry about counting. You don't have to worry about like light so much. The torch is real. We're just using a different way to represent it. Instead of necessarily keeping track of like, oh, I have 10 arrows, or now I have 4 arrows, or whatever. It's really cool for things with sharpness, too, because they don't. Yes, and actually, this gets used in this game as well for the armor. So every time in battle, at the end of battle, we have to roll for the durability of our armor.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, I'm like, yeah, I remember we did that with the last time we played this. Especially with how many times rocks hit my fez.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure about that. But yep.
At least I didn't give your fez a usage die.
Oh no!
Oh,
please don't.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so that's the usage die, and I know we kind of touched on it, but just we didn't go in detail, so I just want to make sure everyone understands what those are, because they do come up quite a bit.
Appreciate it.
Okay. The other thing, which I don't know if it will super apply to either of us, but it is a good detail to note that if you dual wield, so if you have 2 different one-handed weapons, you get an extra 2 Aether per round. So instead of having 10 Aether per turn, you get to have 12.
Okay.
So it's just a cool thing to consider. I don't know necessarily if that super applies to us, but that is like a thing. The other thing, and we touched on this mainly because there was somebody in the chat, they're here today, the Sassy King. Sassy King was very good about reminding us, like, oh, it's bludgeoning, which means it ignores 1 shield or whatever, but just to make sure that we understand damage types, so on page 74, it goes through all the different damage types and what is special about them. Mainly, I mean, there's a lot of them, but so for example, acid directly reduces an armor's integrity by 1 stage. So you don't roll for it. It's just like, okay, if you had D8 armor, well, now you only have D6 armor. Most of the magical ones, which is cool, like arcane or cold or fire, it ignores protection, which makes sense. So it goes through shields because you just get zapped or whatever. Bludgeoning ignores 1 point of protection. We kind of went through that. Necrotic also ignores protection. Piercing damage deals extra +3 when the attacker scores a critical hit, which is pretty cool. Slashing deals +1 damage, but only if the target doesn't have any protection, which is a lot of monsters actually don't have protection, so that's nice.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not going to read all of them because there's a lot of them, but they're just, if you wanted to bookmark the page or keep track of this stuff, it's on this page.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Final.
that was
yeah.
super helpful.
Good, awesome. The very last thing is on page 88, which is dual wielders get a buff. Yes, you get a buff, kind of. I do like when games highlight the niches of damage types, gives you a reason to have multiple weapons. Yeah, exactly. What kind of weapons what kind of attack are head pats? It's unarmed weapons.
Unarmed strike. Nice.
Yeah, it's an unarmed combat. Yeah. Anyway, so on page 88, it talks about playing without a game master, which is what we're doing. So the GM-less gameplay structure has 4 steps. Step 1 is to establish the scene, and then we'll roll the twist dice to see if there's a surprise event, which I think it's just a d6.
Yes, roll a d6. If the result is a 1, a surprise event is triggered.
Right, okay. Exactly. Which actually, I can code that later to see. Yeah. I made a table for surprise events, but I didn't make a macro. I'm going to make a macro later for like rolling to see if there is one, and if there is one, you get this. Actually, I could just do that now. Hang on.
Unarmed subduing attack. Bludgeoning non-lethal. True. Look, I'm glad that everyone's on the same page here, you know? You know, now I say that and I'm looking at my sheet, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did put a lot of points into unarmed combat on the karate skeleton, apparently.
Alright. I'm just going to do this really quick, because while it's on my mind. So
yeah, no problem.
If you roll a 1, it gets you a surprise attack. Or surprise event. And then if you roll a 2 through 6, it's just no.
Skeletons would be really good at unarmed combat. Every punch is like a bite. True. I thought you were going to go the other way, where it's very easy to disarm me, but I'll be here all week. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm spending my own points on that fish one.
Oh my goodness, you're a mod. Give yourself the free fish.
The pun was just collateral. You know
goodness. What? Okay, I updated the macro. So there's a macro. It looks like a sun that says roll surprise events. So I've changed the macro. So now it will roll. And if it's a 1, it goes ahead and tells you what surprise event it is. And if you get a 2 through 6, it'll say that there is none. So that's nice. Okay. It's just 2 and 1. So it just makes it a little bit easier. So, so we set the scene and we roll the twist to see if there's a surprise event, and then it says step 2 says to answer any questions about the scene or create detail, move the plot forward. So that's our sort of role play and us asking questions like, okay, what's going on? Step 3 is use the normal gameplay rules and mechanics to resolve any situation that arises, whether that's combat or whether that's like, oh, hey, let's negotiate with this person, right? Because we've got lots of things we can roll. And then finally, just update, add or resolve the story arcs, add or remove characters, adjust the twist modifier, and then establish the next scene.
I want you to know, I'm sitting here thinking about this now, and it's like, I have a feeling at first quest, we're going to walk out, all right, random event, what happens? An earthquake happens. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Right.
And the next event happens immediately after.
That would be wild.
Yeah. Really hitting the funny button.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, hang on. Okay. Just explaining what a scene is in the sense of the game is every scene has a setting, obviously, and some characters. Unless this is your first session with new characters, these elements will organically flow from your previous scene. For your first session, first scene, etc., we recommend using the tables on Chapter 4 to get things started. You will generally start at a settlement or directly in the wastelands between settlements exploring, which we are starting in town because we're in town. After establishing a scene, roll to see if there's a twist, blah, 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 we already talked about that. At the end of the scene, the players must evaluate if they were in control of the situation. If they were not, the chance of a twist goes up by 1 to a max of 3 in 6. If they were, the chance goes down.
Coin toss.
Yeah. If they were, the chance goes down by 1 to a minimum of 1 in 6, which is confusing, but basically it's confusing because it's opposite mathematically. So if we were not in control of a situation, we're subtracting from the twist roll because it's bringing it closer to 1. Whereas we're like, oh, we're pretty in control of the situation, we would add to it. So there would be a little modifier. And then the yes/no oracle, I think that part is pretty... We ask a yes/no question, we roll, and go from there. And we can either make something up on the spot, so maybe you're just already inspired or you already have something in mind. If not, again, I've got plenty of things to roll on. So if, for example, I rolled and I got environment weather, and let's say we're being very, like, indecisive about what kind of weather it is, don't worry, we can roll for it. Like, okay, oh no, it's a volcano. Like,
a volcano suddenly swept up the ground.
Yeah.
And then a blizzard happened.
Right. But I think that'd be fun.
I'm hoping we get to see some really silly stuff happen.
I think it would be really fun. But yeah, all of this stuff with the chances I've already added into the tables, so we could just roll. Surprise events, just so everyone knows generally what the surprise events are going to be, because there's rules, but again, I already created all the surprise events. It's going to roll automatically. It's quite nice. So the categories of surprise events are encounters, and this doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be combat, because encounters can be positive, neutral, or negative. Hime Tosugi... Oh no, don't make that stick.
Bro.
Oh no. It's basically mythic. Yeah. Pretty much. It's just the kind of slightly simplified. So it's a encounter, physical, which is a non-combat event that requires the use of physical skills, environment, knowledge, player character, and non-player character, location, and faction/party. So those are the 8 like types of surprise events, and then in each of those there's 4 like things that they could be.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so I think that's the main thing. Story arcs are the overarching themes, scenes, and threads that form the backbone of the story. Once a scene is completed, it is time to tally your progress. So that's just kind of, there's some questions, and I'm on page 91 now. I just keep scrolling. And so this is just kind of like, okay, does this end the story arc, or is it, do we pause this story arc, go on to another story arc? Because you can have multiple story arcs going on at a time. It's just like kind of chapters of a story, basically. Okay. So I think it makes sense. This is just in here for people that maybe aren't used to playing games like this and don't really know how to structure their scenes and arcs, but that's basically how that's gonna go. I think
I'll tell you first. Yeah. Really, because if I were to sit down and play this on my own, I definitely would need a lot of help with stuff like this. So that it's all listed there for me to just pull it together. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Awesome. So I have, let's see.
Also, boing, boing. Hello. You can't stay, but you wish you a good stream.
Yeah. Thank you. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a little while. All right. I'm just going to make I'm going to make a story arcs journal entry that we can both just share. And so we can keep adding to it as we go. Wait, I thought this one would be, hang on. Oops. No, I don't. No, I wanted it to be multi-page, and I accidentally picked one that was single page. Okay. Make it again. Make sure I spell it correctly. Okay. There we go.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, the first D&D character that I actually made, his whole shtick was that he would write everything in his journal, and this campaign went on for so long where when my friends, they were like, yo, show us your character sheet. We want to see, are you actually writing in the journal? And they saw all the entries. They're like, wait, you're actually writing in the journal? I'm like,
Aww.
yeah, that's the whole point of it. So it kind of like one day we sat down and we read through the journal, and it was funny because it was all from his POV, where he's just comments on everyone else who's like, I don't know why this guy did that. Like, what's going through his head?
Yeah.
So it's always fun to write a journal in character.
I think so too. It's fun. This one I think might be more general for us to just keep track of the overarching stuff that's going on, but obviously like you're free to make your own journal and add stuff to it. And so that's there. So I think for us there might be a overarching one that's like settling down in town, kind of, because we just got here and we kind of glossed over it, but I don't know that we really like found a place to live or anything exactly, so we might have that be part 1. Create new page.
Eventually just starts lying about things. True, that's also the secret, you know.
Yeah.
Got to keep everyone on their toes. You know, in the offshoot chance someone finds your journal, you know.
I'm just gonna write to do. Have a drink at the tavern, which is what we're doing right now, and then secure lodging. And then
navigating the local welfare system.
No.
Part 2.
Oh god.
Part 3. All right, where's the jobs board?
I think that's what part 3 has to be like. Or quest board. Quest board. Okay. So that's gonna be. There's a save. Okay, this is very important because I always forget and then I close it and lose everything and I'm really mad.
Oh my God,
these journals, okay? There's this floppy disk that is save changes. Do you know what a floppy disk is, Kappa?
Absolutely.
You do? Okay.
Look, I have a horror story of my friend installing MapleStory on like a bunch of floppy disks because that's a story and a half. He goes, floppy disks I had to use. I'm like, why do you have a floppy drive? He goes, don't ask me.
Oh my god. So funny.
It was a story and a half. He goes, it was like 40 of them.
That is wild. Yeah, that is indeed very wild.
Oh, man.
Or you know what? I just made this, but it actually doesn't make sense. I'm gonna delete this. I'm going to make a story arcs folder.
Yeah.
Then we can just put things right. That would be easier because then we don't end up with a page that's just like. Then it's also, okay if it's a single sheet.
Never let ninjas set up a dungeon. There are so many hidden spike wall traps, poison traps, and hidden passageways. Everything between it that would make a wizard in his tower puke. Oh no!
Oh no!
That makes you feel even younger. Look. You know what? I'm not going to continue this. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Good. Because we all know.
We did have those tiny CD-ROM drives. Oh my god, I remember that too. Look, me perpetually making myself sound way older than I actually am. Look, again, for some reason, me and my friends just use old tech just because, I don't know, maybe we live under a rock or something.
Remembering the days where you could type things in an AOL chat room that caused older computers to start. Oh no. Oh.
That one Pokemon, one elected.
50-year-old streamer. Oh no.
Every time. Every time.
I guess if you add our ages together, it's pretty old. Okay. I have that. So I have our first.
I'll let that one.
Y'all remember vinyl? Yes, of course.
I have vinyls. I have them behind me. I collect them. They're cool.
Okay. So I got that. So first thing that we need to do, we're gonna actually start the game now. Thank you. So our scene is we're here. We're at the tavern, and we need to get our drink.
Oh hell yeah!
At the tavern. No.
Oh my god.
Do you want to roll for the twist or the surprise event?
You know what? Let me roll that one.
Okay.
Let's see. I have to go to.
It's the little folder that says Browse Macro Directory. It should be towards the bottom. It has like a sun-looking icon, and you can drag that onto your macro bar.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, there is one. There was a surprise. Knowledge, historical. Uh-oh.
Well.
All right.
Am I immediately being accosted? What's going on?
So, a knowledge, this type of event relates to information the characters have or need to acquire. Maybe they discover something crucial about a faction, or maybe they learn about an important event from years ago that explains their current situation. Actually, this is very timely because we just arrived. And so I think what I'm envisioning is we just walk into the tavern. This is the first thing we did because you were like, I don't care what else we do. We're gonna go into this. Yeah.
We need to get a drink now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm feeling queasy after that flight. Don't ask how I'm feeling queasy.
But so we just find one. They're easy enough to find. You know, there's like, look for one that has like a beer, like an ale glass kind of looking symbol on it. And so we waltz in, and so we go in. So here's where we can use a yes/no question, right? Is like, is the tavern busy? Like,
you know what?
What do you?
I think a better question to ask would be, when do you think we've sort of arrived? Because
that's a good question.
If I remember.
Well, we were in there for years, technically, right? And so we have. I don't think it really matters. It's just kind of what time would we like it to be?
You know what? Let's have it be like middle of the day. So I would say I'm not sure if it would be busy. It's kind of a vibes type deal. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's in the middle of the day. Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Like undefeated drinking champion.
Right. So I would say at midday, like let's say what, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's very unlikely that the tavern is busy. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be the case.
So we're gonna roll. Yeah, so it is. So the answer is no, it is not busy.
Okay.
So we go in. There's one guy and he really needs to not be there. Oh my gosh. So we go in, maybe they just like kind of finished their lunch rush, and so there's maybe 1 or 2 other patrons hanging out, finishing some food, and the bartender is behind the counter like polishing some of these jugs and such. What are you ordering? Because we do have
a little
bit. Well, we have these coins that I think our characters are intelligent enough to make the assumption that this is money. Like, actually, how much money do I have?
I have 75. If anything, it's like I would say we sort of walk in.
Oh yeah, we have a decent chunk of money.
I would say it's like we walk in. It's not too crowded, as you sort of mentioned.
Yeah.
They sort of give us a weird look because not every day you see an eldritch creature and a skeleton walk into a bar. Okay. I just sort of like twiddle my mustache a little bit, and then I lift up my fez and take out a little coin pouch, and then tap to it and point at the bar.
Though, I want to roll to see, are they surprised by us? Because at this point, there's been so many strangers coming into town that I'm not sure that they would be,
You're right. They might just think this is an everyday type of deal.
So let's say, and I'm just going to put it on 50-50. Like, are they surprised seeing us?
Roll for currency exchange rate.
Oh, yes, and a complication. Yes, and.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and.
Philfish heard that you mentioned this game. I get sued. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Where's the complication?
Look, it's my fez now.
Did I not add the complication? I thought I did. I could have sworn I added a oh, here it is. So we roll for the complication.
Phase 2 is canceled again.
Oh. Okay, that's nice. Okay.
That's convenient.
So let's say I'm going to interpret this. So it was like, yes, they are surprised to see us, is what we got. And then, so it's yes and they give us a useful item.
Okay.
So maybe the bartender looks us up and down and is just like, you know, there's been a lot of strangers that have come by here, but I've never seen any that look as weird as y'all. You know what? Like, cheers. Free drink on me.
I walk up a little bit skeptical at first. Interesting choice of word, but I will not say no to a free drink.
Right. And then I think that this also counts as like the knowledge historical twist, because we are learning like, yeah, there's a lot of people, strangers that come through town, but we are still like uncommon looking, you know. And so maybe as we are nursing our drinks and talking, the guy kind of just idly chats about how, over the last 10, 20 years, there's been a lot of strangers that have wandered in from the labyrinths. So probably asking us like, oh, yeah, did y'all, when I haven't seen you around? And so we explain like, yeah, we just came into town and we talked to Fernalian, who kind of pointed us in this direction, and don't really know what else to, you know, we just got here, basically. Is there anything you would like to ask? What's up?
Don't mind that. I'm just journaling it on the side here.
Oh, yeah. Do you have anything you would like to ask?
I would say first, thank you for the drink. I sort of swiff it up, grab it, and gull it down in one go. And don't ask where the liquid goes. It doesn't seem to go anywhere past my jaw.
Yeah.
Anywhere visible. I'm assuming they've got a bit of a perturbed face going, okay.
Yeah,
sure,
probably
you know.
staring. I would say the guy is staring at you like, oh, like, how does that work? Okay.
I'm down and say, thank you. Another.
Yeah.
And I look over to Nava and sort of see if they're enjoying their drink as well.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see, is there something somewhere in the book that explains how much these things should cost? Because I have no sense of scale. I'm gonna see how much hang on. Adventure.
Because I can't imagine it being more than at least 5. But it could be as low as at least 3. But then again, I'm thinking with like D&D coins, so...
Whoa, there's a bank!
Oh, there's a bank?
Yeah, the town has a bank.
Are we gonna pull off a bank?
It's a bit it's a bit expensive, but I think we have to pay one time to have like so it's 100 Aether for 50 item slots. And then we can upgrade it up until 500 item slots. Let's see, I'm trying to find consumables. Using a consumable item, no, that doesn't tell me anything.
You can maybe use like a potion for...
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. Here, I'm gonna look in the loot section. I'm just trying to get a sense of scale, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just so we have that. Also, I'll just be adding notes on the side, so you're good. Yeah. You don't need to worry too much about the entry.
Okay.
There's a guy ushering all the freaks into your place. Oh no. My god.
Right. Okay, you know what? Let's put it this way. A club, a dagger costs 3 aetherite. Okay. And a great sword costs 15. Do you think that a drink should cost more than a dagger?
I would say probably not. If I had a guess, I would say a regular mug of ale at that point would be maybe 2 aetherite.
Right?
Maybe 3.
That's what I would say. There. Like a serving is, you know. Okay, I'm gonna make a list here. It's like miscellaneous item costs that we can just make a list of and just kind of add in as necessary. So let's say tavern. So I'm just gonna say 1 drink. There's like two aetherite, you said? I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'd say about 2 sounds fair. Yeah.
And then if it's a fancy drink, then maybe 2.
Yeah.
Maybe like 1 more. So like a fancy, or maybe double. Okay. A double fancy drink. yeah. Fancy drink would be 4, let's say. If it's medieval, daggers are usually made out of remaining material, right? Yeah, it's kind of junky. So okay, so let's just say a drink ranges from 2 aetherite to 5 aetherite based on how fancy it is.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I think that's fair. Cool. And we can just sort of add to this as we go. And then if we by that metric, if we're buying a meal, then it would just be double of that, right?
Yeah.
1 meal. Although there's probably more variation. So let's say a meal would be anywhere between 5 to 15 aetherite, depending.
Yeah.
Feel good about that. And then we can just sort of decide how fancy of a whatever we're having. So the first drink was free.
Got it.
Yeah. The first drink was free. I'm probably not going to buy another one. I just, Nava just came along because Viktor wanted to go. Nava's like, this isn't doing anything for me. I don't care. But I'll keep you company if you want another one. I want your kidney barkeep. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Out of courtesy, he puts down.
Also, hi Nero. Yes, we're playing Riftbreakers. We're at the tavern. Hey. We went straight from the tutorial to the tavern.
As good adventurers do, from one adventure to the next.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess if anything, so I look over, and then at that point, kidney. Oh my god, no violence yet. So
you could get kidney beans non-violently.
So I put down another 2 aetherite. I ask for another mug, and as the keep is doing that, I ask if they know of. I think the wizard mentioned to us where we could go for a job, but to ask if he had any advice on maybe which jobs we could keep an eye out for.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I would say that this bartender's been around for a while, so I think it is very likely that he knows the answer to this question. But I'm going to decrease 1 to just likely because he's a little freaked out by us, so maybe he doesn't want to give us the answer. So I'm going to say likely. Okay, he does answer. So he'll say, there's these quest boards. There's one huge one almost right at the entrance to the stranger's quarter. I've never looked at it, but I always hear other strangers talking about it, and that seems to be the place to go. But if you ask me, just listening to what everyone keeps saying, it seems like out of the different quests, depending, I don't know, are you a fighting type or a hunting type?
I tilt my head a little bit. I look over at Nava, and I think back to our rather interesting engagements.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't quite say hunting, more of a gathering, but fighting, well, at least I know I've got someone who's got my back, so we could try that.
Yeah. Well, if you want something easy, they've got delivery quests where you're just trying to find some item and deliver it. If you want something tough, those rift closures, they're always trying to get people to close those so monsters stop attacking all the settlements. So that's probably going to be the toughest one, but hey, high risk, high reward, right? And then, of course, patrol's always nice just because you're going around fighting all the cut purses and whatnot, but really just depends on your specialty because most of the quests, the possible rewards are the same. It's just a matter of the intensity of any quest on the board. There's lots of different types, and they change every day. Because there's lots of strangers about, and you're all trying to make money, so you gotta check them every 2 or 3 days.
Of course.
But yeah, so that's the answer.
Okay. Well, after I immediately down the rest of my drink and look back over to Nava, well, what do you think? That might be a good shot for us, but
yeah.
we should probably find some logic.
Yeah, we should probably figure out where we're gonna stay first, so we can put down some of our stuff and. But yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a look at the quest board before we settle in, and maybe if it's easy enough, we could at least get a start on it, because it's still pretty early. The sun's out and everything.
I'll lift up my fez, scratch my what would be hair for a moment, then put the fez right back on top.
Yeah.
And give a stern nod, and thank the keep as I start getting up, and we can start to skedaddle.
Really quick, do you want to roll for the hang on. So I have all of these different tavern tables. There's a hang on. Wanted to see if they had roll a d20 for the name of the tavern.
Okay.
You can add that to our list of stuff.
Oh, 2.
2. The tavern is called the Silver Stag.
There we go.
So I think if you want to, why don't we? So I'm on the Carhalos map, which is the name of the big town. So why don't we add it somewhere?
You're right.
I think since we came from, did you say we landed in the middle, right?
Yeah, from the last time we read this, it said that we landed at the middle. We were sort of at the top, and we were brought out low.
So maybe the tavern is right here. Because we literally just waltzed into the first place, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's, I thought there was a map, a pin thing, but maybe not.
I think we'll just have to freehand and slap text on it.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a little ellipses, so I think I'll do this. Draw an ellipses. Click and drag. I'm doing it. I'm clicking. Okay, that's really big. Aha! There it goes.
Close enough.
It turned it into an oval for me. All right. That's fine. No.
What do you think? The human bandit?
Okay. No. Now it's tilting it. Oh my god, hang on. Who knew drawing an ellipsis would be so difficult? You know what? You know what? I'm not going to add the circle. I'm just going to slap the text on. Let's just do that. Let's just say it is right here.
Oh, man.
Okay. That is very big text. We do not need the text. Okay, that's because the font size is 48. I don't need that.
True.
Can I make the text centered? Leading, letter spacing, word wrap, text color. Aha, center. There we go. And then I do not want any line. Cool. Oh, we went to the Broken Cask Ale House. Oops, we already gave it a name.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Hold on. I'll errata that.
I'll just delete the Silver Stag, even though that is a really cool name. But let's move the Broken Cask Ale House to be here because I think that's where we went.
There we go. You guys tavern hopped for real?
We did accidentally. Okay. That's fine. So we'll say that's what this is.
Cool. There we go.
Done. The tavern hopped accidentally. Drawer, ellipses, halfling, speech right. Okay. So at that point, when he hears us talk about finding lodging, he's like, oh yeah, you better go on to the Adventurers Guild. Can't miss it. It's like 2 doors down from here. You want to stop in there and register first, and they'll get you set up with a place to live.
Okay.
And so with that, we can oops, get my music to restart.
I know, I'm just like checking my music on the side too.
It's been an hour, so there goes me. Okay. Here we are. Just using what you guys say to generate 8 NPC names. Oh, I see. Love it, love it. Oh, thanks for the... Nice. Wait, was that hydrate? I didn't see it.
That was
stretch.
A stretch. Right? Okay. Stretch. I want you to know, I took a peek at VTube Studio for a second. I didn't see the cat, but I just saw you spazzing out. I was like, whoa!
Yeah. It's me just getting smacked by a bunch of things.
It's wonderful, isn't it? There you go. Big stretch.
That was nice. Okay. So we're going to make our way to the Adventurers Guild. And sure enough, it's very, like, at this point, they've had so many strangers come through that it's very cut and dry. They're like, okay, come here, sign here, write this. Let me see if there's anything in the book about the Adventurers Guild. See if there's anything specific about the place.
And I got the Bravely 2 soundtrack on in the background. I'm like, it's going hard right now. Nice.
So it's an administrative building and organization, and so it's an Adventurers Guild for all strangers, and then some regular people too. It's mostly strangers that join because we're the ones that are like need money and need to establish ourselves, but there are others as well. Willing to help the community. It arranges the different requests for aid and finds suitable adventures for each task. It's also in charge of handling the rewards for completing the different quests. I have a thing. I have like a guild thing. Common guilds and organizations.
Popular bard pseudonym. Rith this. Nice.
Encounters, jobs.
No, I'm sorry.
So
I'm gonna have to hit you with this. Hold on.
Oh no.
I need to as well.
Hydrate. Okay. Fine. You drink too.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if there was any. To see if there was something else for like what the guild looks like in this. Oh, there's a mosquito. See, I'm having the worst luck. There's been so many mosquitoes in the house recently, and they always go straight for me.
It's okay. You just had a mosquito incident. I almost spilled water across my desk incident.
Oh no.
You know, not the greatest 1-2 combo, but we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll make it.
Okay. All right. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Water has successfully not dripped into my PC.
Very good. That's important. Trying to comment on. Don't want that. Okay. Can you roll a d20?
Absolutely. Hell yeah, I love math rocks.
Cool. 14. Oh, that's great. Okay, so as we go into the Adventurers Guild, what you rolled was the Magistrate. You can see the kind of receptionist at the desk arguing with somebody dressed in all black. They look very fancy. And you hear some of the other adventurers standing around being like, oh, that's a guy from the Magistrate. Probably one of the strangers did something that they weren't supposed to do. Man, I hate it when they make the rest of us look bad.
I see.
So the magistrate, what we can gather from eavesdropping, seems to be kind of it says they oversee legal proceedings, so not quite the police, but they, it seems like if there's strangers, because we're from wherever, and the town is already being pretty nice by just getting us set up and everything, but when we step out of line, the magistrate seems to come in and handle us, looks like.
As we sort of like creep our way in here, it's like I feel an odd rattling in my bones. Thinking back to when we wrote the little bit of faded memories that we had.
Somebody took my glasses.
Oh no.
Can't see.
Blind.
How am I gonna read the fine print on this contract I'm about to sign?
Mosquito. Nice.
Yeah. I love that.
Very good. Oh my god.
I love that.
So,
I hope somebody is writing down all these NPC names that Atomic is coming up with, because each one is gold.
I know, they're like good.
Anyway, go ahead.
Let me see. So I would say, thinking back to when we sort of wrote our foggy memories of what we kind of remember we were, just seeing this person dressed in a more, I guess, formal attire, arguing with someone at the front desk of this, it just leaves a bad rumbling in my bones. I'm a little bit annoyed seeing that, and it's a bit of a familiar feeling.
Huh. Interesting. But yeah, before long, the magistrate leaves. He kind of, or they, it's kind of hard to tell because they're just in all black robes and they're kind of fairly
Mysterious.
nondescript. But you can see a nice, like a, let's say, silver badge on their chest. It's very shiny. And then he kind of slows down on his way out and kind of gives both of us like a once over, probably because we look new and strange. But he doesn't really say anything else, just sort of nods, and then they walk out. And then at this point, the receptionist looks up, and you know what? See if I can roll for what this receptionist is like. Are they where? Oh, you know what? I have I'm gonna use my deck of cards. I have these like, oh, you know what? They're in.
Nice.
Where are they at? Okay, hang on. They're in my solo TTRPG bag, which I'm just gonna open that real quick. I have a set of Oracle cards, and they have like NPC disposition on them, so I feel like that's just an easy way to like random person. What are they like?
No, that's good. I like that. Look, I'm so used to I'm used to like the mountains of like NPC sheets where I'd either roll what type of personality, or I would just go based off vibes. I'm like, okay, how does this person feel? Right. It's like when I think of like Secretary in an Adventurer Guild, it's like either there's someone who's going to be the most helpful person ever, or there's someone who's like, okay, what did you bring me this time?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, Kruznik is making another NPC named Keto, and I feel like I ship the two Ketos together.
There you go.
I ship it. They bonded over their unique names. All right, this receptionist is wait, where is that?
Do we get a circumstantial bonus because we look very different?
Pick a number from 1 to 3. Because there's 3 traits on here. 1, 2, or 3.
Let's go with 2.
Okay. The trait you chose is Wrath.
Great. Awesome. I can already tell this is going to be a wonderful start.
Pick another name from 1, or pick another number from 1 to 3 for their name.
You know what? Let's go with 1.
Okay, this is Ellis, E-L-L-I-S, which we see because as we walk up, so after the magistrate leaves, now we're like, okay, well, I guess we can approach the front desk now. And so as we get closer, we can see their name tag, which surprisingly, both of us can read it. Even though we wouldn't seem like we come from the same world or would know the same language, we have no trouble reading. And as we turn and look at things, because at the tavern, we didn't really bother looking at the menu. We just sort of, ordered drinks. But now that we're in this guild that has all these like signs and posters and whatnot, we realize we can read everything. It all seems to be the same language. It's pretty cool. But we see that the receptionist. Oh, thank you, Izzy, for putting my glasses back on, because now I can see that on.
On,
right.
Read everything.
Yeah. Now that I've got my glasses, I can see that the name tag on this receptionist's chest says Ellis, Ellis. Let's see.
Oh hell yeah, I love that too.
Do you? You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d3. 1 is male, 2 is female, 3 is
3 is anything.
Yeah. Cool. So it's a woman named Ellis sitting at the desk, and she looks very unhappy. And so as we're, she asks us the questions, she gets us set up, but she looks really grumpy the whole time. And at the end, she's just like, look, just don't try to cause any trouble, all right? I'm sure you saw that magistrate that just came in. One of you strangers gets in trouble at least once a week, and we have to pay a fine every time. So we really, shape up. Just got here, don't get on my bad side kind of situation.
Here's where I would roll my eyes if I had them. Okay. I just give an affirming nod and understood. And I look over to Nava. I don't think we're going to cause any trouble, right?
Probably.
We've got a good track record, I think.
We just got here. What track record do we have?
Now that I think about it, I did almost lead to you falling into rushing water. I decided to check a pack that had angry bugs that tried to kill us. I had us go the wrong way. You know what? Maybe it's on me. Maybe it's on me. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's a me thing. Okay, but we'll work this out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And she just sort of watches us bantering back and forth and just is like, like unconvinced.
Great. Another one.
Okay. Would you like to roll for the likelihood of them having separate rooms for us, or if we have to share a room?
Oh, sure. What would I roll for that?
I would say probably 50-50, because we just, I don't know one way or the other.
Yeah.
They don't. We have to share.
Well, that's okay. You can fold me up and stack my bones in a closet.
Oh, no. Do you even have to sleep?
You turn and ask me that, and I just stare blankly at you, and I just go, no. I don't have to eat either, but I still like to do it sometimes.
Fair enough. Sounds awfully convenient. Ask a question, fine every time, and cause any trouble. Oh no.
The worst adventurers in the
trio. The trio. Okay. So anyway, we have to borrow the get a place basically. So I'm gonna roll 3 D100s, and then that's just gonna be our the number of our apartment, I guess.
Yep.
Or actually, would they really have 300 rooms? Maybe just a D100.
Yeah, maybe just a D100. Since it seems like the houses go vacant more sooner than later.
That's
double.
That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not a double that matters, but it's kind of cool that we got room 77.
Oh, that's sick.
Cool. So she goes on to explain kind of the same thing that the bartender said about the board, which is conveniently right outside the guild, so it's just off to the side. And then she tells us how to get to our room, which or our apartment, I guess. She says not to expect anything too fancy, but over time we can find our own lodgings and buy our own place. We could even leave the stranger's quarter if we wanted to. It just may or may not be more expensive.
I see.
So these are free, but if you're too inactive and don't take any quests, eventually they may kick us out. But
we'll get evicted.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But we need quests to get money to survive, so makes sense. Okay.
And then it turns into an eternal battle of who's worse, the landlord or the HOA.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so
It'll be fine.
I'm going to. I guess I'll draw there like a line tool, circle tool, rectangle? No, there's not.
There should be.
Well, there's like a freehand
like
drawing, which I guess is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really I changed the. Okay. Well, I didn't want it to be quite so thick, but I guess it's fine. Maybe I'll just make the text smaller. Okay, let's just do that. Room. Do. Or let's say apartment 77. There we are. So we'll just say it's in that building. It's fine. Don't need to be very exact, but like that's where it is. So she gives us thank you for the follow. Didn't realize you weren't already following me. Hello. So
hey.
as we she's like she gives us some general directions on how to get to the building and describes it to us. Let's see. It's like a building. Hang on, I have a table for everything. This D20 random tables is like the gift that keeps on giving. There's like a bajillion tables really in here. Building. Do architectural style. Okay. Roll a D20.
Let's see, what do we get?
Architectural style.
Oh, I hope it's fancy. We're gonna be in a cardboard box!
What'd you get? Oh, you got a 1. That's, so a 1 is Gothic architecture, Gothic spires.
Oh, hell yeah, never mind.
So
Alright, we're sticking with it.
Yeah, so we're in a Gothic style building, lots of metal. Looks pretty cool.
Does this mean I sleep in a crypt?
Kind of, I guess so. That's funny.
I guess.
I think the two of us standing in front of this Gothic structure, it's like, you know what? This feels right somehow. Like...
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. This works out.
Yeah.
I think this is more our style. I think this fits in great.
It works out.
It'll also scare everyone else out from trying to break in, I guess.
I know, right? Is there anything from your stuff that you want to offload? I mean, I think all the stuff that we're holding on to right now is fairly important, so I don't...
Yeah. Like the crowbar, sure. We're gonna keep the rope, obviously useful.
Yeah.
But I guess there was that magic, like, hammer axe, which... Oh, wait, do we... Oh, wait, no, it'd still be the same day, so we wouldn't be able to roll to try and identify again.
No, it's per session, I think.
Oh, per session.
I think. Actually, let me see.
Yeah, we just might want to double check that, if anything.
Oh, I'm rolling. I was like, why can't I find it? Identify magic item.
This is my reminder to everyone, right?
You can try again in 24 hours. So it seems like once per in-game day. You're right. So we can wait till tomorrow in-game.
Yep, sounds good then.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything to sell. Yeah. I've got some crafting materials, but I probably want to keep those. Although, since I'm here, it might be fun to... Oh, you know what? I can't use the Alchemist Toolkit because I don't think I have any recipes.
Yeah,
alchemy.
Like, we really don't seem to have too much yet. But hey, I'm sure that'll change very quickly once we get out into the field.
Yeah, I'm sure. Cool. So we decide to check that out first. We take a look at our place. My health is kind of low. Yeah,
likewise. I'm feeling a little hurty. My bones are a little brittle.
Yeah, so we might have a look at the quest board just to start planning what we want to do, but we might like rest up before we head out.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to we walk to the board, which is right next to the Adventurers Guild, or like in the book it says it is the Adventurers Guild, but I feel like this general area is fine. Yeah. So maybe this is the quest board, like around here. Maybe it's in front of the whatever. Anyway, so we walk up to
vicinity.
Look at it. So I made a So first, you have to roll a d4 plus 2 to see how many quests there are. Then you can use, I made a table for the types of quests, so you can just roll that however many times.
Okay. So let's see, D4 plus 2. Can I just do this? Oh, whoops. Because I just rolled from the table on that.
Oh,
Whoops.
so that's just a singular quest, but you need to roll a d4 plus 2 to know how many quests there are. So, and that can be one of them, and that's fine. So maybe just a d4 plus 1 then.
Oh,
or
well,
that's fine.
Just
so 3 more. So just 3 more of those. Let me change the icon. Let's see. Ooh. It's a weird one. I'm trying to decide on what to use for the oh, look at this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know what to use for the quest icon for that particular one in the table. Oh, maybe the item bag. Sure. Okay. So you already rolled 1, so we have to roll 3 more. And so at this point, we just kind of click this button 3 times. It's easier to do it as a macro because when you click it from the table, you have to wait for it to stop.
Ah, right. Yeah.
So I just dragged it into my macro hotbar. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of rifts. Wow. What the heck?
It's not looking too good for us right out the gate, I'm telling you. Okay, first off, can we talk about our rolls? Okay. All right, 4, 9, 9. What's going on here? I think... Right,
to be fair, you got an 11 on that other one. It's there's just lots of rifts. Holy crap. Okay.
Damn, it's bad out there, okay?
So I'm gonna make a list of quests. Or quest board.
It's Rift season for real.
That's funny. Okay. Quest board. Okay.
I'm looking over these quests and I'm just sweating. My bones rattle and I'm like,
oh dear.
Really? I mean, a rift sounds dangerous, but a delivery sounds easy enough.
It depends on what the delivery is.
Surely it'll be something simple, I say before I continue reading down on this list.
So if you click so if you're in the rollable tables, yeah, if you click on the one that says rollable tables and then you click quest board and then you click delivery material, it will tell us what it is.
All right. Well, moment of truth, right?
So what do they want? Okay. They want a common ore. Well, it's easy enough. We have some. We already have some.
We can just do that.
So we need to know how many, because I think they want a certain amount. Hang on.
My jaw hits the floor, literally.
Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh no. So silly. Hang on.
You know what? I'm giving you that one because you got me with that.
So we need to find common ore, roll 2d6 to know how many we need.
Oh, I think I may have did that command wrong. Oh,
okay.
Nope, there we go. There we go. Just had to make sure
you did it.
That.
You got it.
Let's go. All right, 2d6.
Yeah. And that's how many common ore they want.
That's a lot.
Okay, well, this could be worse.
Oh my god, that emo! Yeah, my face went right there. There you go. Oh man. Okay.
Okay, so I'm adding that to our stuff that's on the quest board. So the quests, I believe they don't expire. Let me look at it. I'll just read it. The most common way of obtaining quests is via the quest board. In the case of Car Hellos, the board is actually an administrative building. Yes, we know. This is where you go to find any quests you might consider interesting enough to pursue. We did that, blah, 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 blah. You can have as many active quests at once as you want.
Oh, that's convenient.
And then, before completing a quest, you must roll on the quest reward table to see what you will gain from doing so. So that's nice. We already know ahead of time. Go ahead and roll a d10 to see what what we will get.
Also, I want to just say, you fished up a scooter. Damn, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
A 2.
Okay. Do you I've been ad-libbing a lot of stuff. Do you want to come up with some flavor text reason for who needs this ore and why?
Okay. It seems like an artisan out in the craftsman's quarter seems to be looking for a bunch more common ore. They've tried to go and get it on their own, but it didn't seem to be quite as simple, although they need something fairly common. They need someone who's a little bit more expendable, maybe a little bit more brave or available with a lot of time on their hands. Hint, hint. Perhaps we'd be looking for some strangers who'd be interested to maybe get some footing in. Maybe. Maybe there will be a reward. I can't quite tell you yet, but you know.
The reward is 200 aetherite. Or,
hey.
I can't. Is it aetherite? Because aether is like the mana, so I think it's aetherite is the currency, right?
Aetherite. Yeah. I think it's aetherite and then aether star mana. Okay.
All right. So that's the first quest that we have on the quest board. Yeah.
I mean, hey, 200 is 200, right?
Right. Now the rest of them are rift closures.
Oh boy, that's what worries me. So I'm like, title of the game, Rift Breaker.
Yes.
Have a feeling this could be a little bit tough.
Right. Okay. You first enter. Okay, so the only thing that we can get right away is how far the rift is, because we won't know what type of rift and all that it is until we get there.
I'll wait till we see it, yeah.
So we can do the distance.
Title drop went soon.
Right.
Soon to you.
Very soon. Okay, so the rift distance roll is 2d10 plus 10. So if you would like to do that 3 times, then we'll know how far these rifts are.
Okay. All right, rift number 1.
2d10 plus 10. That's far. Okay, that's 20 hexes away.
Okay, that's
even farther.
Number 3. We're some kind of
oh my god.
The second one. Look, two of them are like close to each other. They're just like spinning around each other at that point.
Maybe. Hang on,
obviously those two must be the most dangerous ones. It's like a double-decker bus, you know, they're stacked up.
Okay. Rift closure. Okay, actually, we need to roll for what direction they're in too, because otherwise but it's okay. I already added that. So there's a random direction. We're just gonna roll that. 3 times? I want you to
know, I feel like I'm gonna mess around with like all these random tables at some point where I'm like, just gonna copy these out. I'm like, the most random thing. I'm gonna just roll dice for everything. I'm gonna live my friend's dream where he wanted to play a random wizard, except I also determine which direction I walked by a random choice.
Oh my gosh, that would be so silly. Okay, rift closure. 26, right? It was at 26. X is northeast. Okay.
Yep.
And then the last one
is 21, and it's north or southwest. Sorry.
Okay, interesting.
Get the spinner ready.
Right. Well, that's basically what it is, because it's a D6 that kind of, for each of the cardinal directions. Well, it's cardinal and whatever the middle ones are called, because those aren't cardinal directions, right? Cardinal is just northeast, west, south.
I want you to know that is a keynote. Love that. Spinner for the direction, tarot cards for the vibe.
So true.
I'm down for that.
It is so true.
Okay, so I'll ad-lib a little bit on this one. As we sort of look through these, we first see the delivery, which,
Wait.
Victor...
Before you say that stuff, we need to roll for the rewards for these. And then we can come up with the flavor. But the rewards are important, because that's gonna be the key point, right?
You're right.
It roll for D10.
Okay, just one D10?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. One big money. Oh, 1D0. Don't worry about that. I dropped my dice to the floor.
D0?
Roll off the table, okay?
Yeah, so I figured those are the cardinal directions. So what is northeast, northwest? Like, what are those called? Tertiary directions? Secondary directions? Okay.
I could have sworn there's a word for it.
So you're gonna do it 3 times. So that's the first one.
Look, oh my god! I just want you to know, you just like shot the C-14 bullet through my brain, and it's like, it's like all I can do is counter cardinals or something like that, or it's some other.
Yeah. So the 5 for the one that's closest, we get three skill books, which is pretty cool.
That's a pretty good one. All right, next one. Intercardinal. Thank you, Doc.
200 aetherite. Intercardinal. Oh, that's cool. Press ward. That's 200 aetherite for this one, and then roll one more time for the last quest reward.
Next one. What have we got? Ooh.
That is 1 random companion.
Cool. I don't know if they're going to want to hang out with us, considering I'm turning to seem like an alcoholic skeleton.
Oh no.
and an eldritch creature. I don't know, but it may be really fun.
My question is, normally you have to pay the companions like a daily rate, but if we get one as a reward, is that just like somebody that joins us?
I would assume so, because it sounds like hirelings in like older systems. I don't know.
No, but I mean, but if we get one as a reward, do we have to pay them?
Good question, because then that would be awkward. It's like, yeah, I'll work for you, which you're working for us. You're gonna pay me, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check the Discord to see if.
Good call, just in case. Because I feel like. I would want to say technically yes would be the answer, but at the same time, I'm like, that is a conditional, you know?
If I have a companion, the quantity... it doesn't say. But honestly, so the way companions work is they kind of get added to your ability, to your deck of cards. So I honestly don't know that it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because I would rather just be able to use my stuff. So what we could do is we could try to go mining. Do you have any common ore? Because I know I found some. Did you end up finding some? Because I have one.
I think I have. Hold on. I can answer this. I have 2.
Okay, so we only need to find 4 more.
I think that may be our best bet.
Yeah.
You know, unironically, what I was jokingly saying to the barkeep about, well, we're more gatherers. You know, it kind of paid off in the end, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
I say that as I have no way to do that. Don't worry.
On delivery quests, I always interpreted the materials being collected not have a rarity because they accept any rarity but pay out additional aetherite for uncommon and rare, because when you gather the materials to get a 1 to 2, they don't count towards your progress. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what is it? Wait, what?
Secondary directions are ordinal card.
Oh, because when you gather the material, what does that mean by they don't count towards your progress? I'm a little confused.
You know?
Like, I think it's fair to get more for rarer stuff, because we can just divide 200 by 7 and be like, okay, and then if it's uncommon, we get a little bit more or whatever. But what does it mean by they don't count towards your progress? But I guess that's like homebrew rules or like hack rules kind of, because I'm curious to see, because I know how mining worked in 1E, but I want to see how it is in this one. Hang on, let me just look in the table of contents.
It's in the last paragraph of the delivery quest.
Oh, how to mine? Because there's like a whole, like there's a roll you have to do, and then there's a table, where there was a table that explained like, this is how, like, this is the percentage of likelihood that there'll be a mine. It's the last paragraph. Oh, counting your Let me see. Oops. If while gathering the materials asked for you roll 1 to 2, you are out of luck since they don't count. Oh yeah, I mean, well, but that's obvious because if they want a, you know what I mean? They want something specific. So of course it wouldn't count towards your progress because if you get a gem is not the same as a minor ore, so, or like a uncommon or like a common ore. So I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. But
I'm just like skimming through here just in case.
But I also, for something as only getting 200 aetheryte for this quest, I wouldn't want to give them uncommon and rare. Oh, I see. It says any rarity we accepted, you'll get paid an additional 5 aetheryte per uncommon and 10 aetheryte for rare. Oh, I see. Okay.
Ah, okay.
But then the extra rare ones, the gems rare, like those don't count, which is fine. Because I wouldn't want to give it to them anyways. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that makes sense. Okay. A delivery. Oh, a delivery quest will always pay the market price. Okay, so we get the price of the materials plus the bonus. I see. Okay, so that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And so, yeah. So we need that many uncommon ore. Okay, that's cool. Or not uncommon, common ore. So then for mining, I wanted to see the actual, because I know that he overhauled crafting quite a bit, so I want to see if that changed the... Okay, so gathering and crafting starts on page 173.
I just pulled up that page.
The most reliable source of ingredients are monsters. The other, albeit less reliable way, is to go out and search for them. But I mean, it's not like we can mine from monsters, so I guess this makes sense.
I mean, unless we go and tackle down another golem or something.
Okay.
But even with that, might be a little bit excessive.
Okay, so this part looks the same. So basically, there's these tables that tell you the chances of finding a deposit based on the region, which makes sense that the mountainous area would have more mines. So that makes a lot of sense. However, Karhelos and the Crystal Plains, which is nearby, is 40%, so it's really not that bad. Because to get to the Bone Spire Peaks, I'm going to close this, to show everyone else. To get to the Bone Spire Peaks in order to have that higher chance at mining, it's like, oh, you know what, actually, I guess it's not super far, but it's over there.
Far.
You know what I mean? Like, we would have to go out a ways. On the other hand, what we could do is just go that way and then come back, because as we're heading in that direction, we can mine, too.
That's true. Also, hold on. Now I'm sitting here. I'm like, I have to count the hexes because I'm like, depending on how far away the rift is, we could probably. Hold up, I got you. Yep.
Oh,
yep.
And hydrate. Thank you. Yes.
Check and hydrate. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we could do like two at a time and do the. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And depending on where the rift might be, I just have to double check where we said it was like northwest, or we have 2 in the south, and then I think 1 in the north. But if it's northwest, it could be another direction.
There's a northeast, so no.
Then never.
Yeah, so it's not going to be in that direction.
Looks like we're going the long way around.
But I think that's okay, and we can always come back. But also, the one that's really far to the northeast is like the worst reward. It's like 200 aetheryte.
We could probably let that one sit.
I think it's probably best to go south for the skill books one, because that's pretty cool. Now, it's rude that the quest reward is 3 skill books, because there's 2 of us, so, you know what I mean? One of us is going to get 2, and one of... Oh my gosh!
Peony has been met into the secret club.
Say thank you! Say thank you for subscribing!
Nice.
You can join our solo TTRPG book club now. It's in the subscriber chat. Yeah. But yeah, so I think we should probably do the common ore one first because it's easier and also just gets our feet wet, and but it also lets us explore some hexes that you need anyways for your thing.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe from there we can go south, because okay. Wait. Let's just plonk them on the map so we know where they're at. Let me make a let me get an icon for a rift. Let's see, icon.
And
my
let
game
me
icons.
pull back up the paths in the book real quick.
Alright, I'm just gonna use this as the rift icon. And we can just kind of plonk them down someplace.
You know what?
Okay, why can I not move that thing?
Maybe it's because it's a stamp, or maybe it's in a different layer.
Okay, how do I change what layer?
Settingly intact, true.
Oh, it's a tile. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So I just had to go into the tile menu. Okay, so I'm going to use this as like the kind of rift indicator. Why won't it let me... Okay, I guess that's fine because it takes up the whole tile. Okay. So this is overhead. Always visible. Okay. Okay. So the first one was it 20 south?
It was 20 south. Then it was the other one.
Okay.
Is 26, which was that one the north?
Okay. So if you click on tile controls, so if to the far left there's a icon that looks like 3 blocks on top of each other. If you click that, then you can interact with this, and I think you can control pace. So while I'm placing this one, if you want to place one of the other ones, you can.
Yep, gotcha. Just copying that. Let me just double check.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 20 will take us into the ocean. So I'm just gonna place this one on this little, like on the tip of the continent, if that's okay, because
yeah, because it'd be sort of a similar case here too. It'd be way off, so we'll just put it
in the ocean. So that's just as far as we can get. Close enough. And then where was the other one?
This is a different game.
Those rifts look unsettling intact.
Oh my god.
Rift Makers is a different game. Oh my gosh. No. Oh.
You guys are too much.
So we got south, you got the northeast one, and then there's southwest is the last one. That's 21 hexes to the southwest. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're gonna get in the water, so I'm just gonna put it as close as I can get, which is about
same
there.
here. That's why I just threw it right there as well.
Or let's say here, so it's like coastal, I guess. Same thing. There. All right, so I think that's fine. It's pretty approximate. Yeah, so I think what we could do is we can go towards the Bonespire Peaks and go a mining, and then we can go south to this one that's down. Or wait, no, that's the one that's to the south west. And the southwest one, I think, had a... That's the one with the random companion, so maybe we don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's not really an easy way to do it. We can just go and then go back to Carhellos and then go south.
Yeah, it's looking like we're doing the 3-point turn here.
Yeah. On the other hand, if we go south here, I know technically this isn't marked as the Bonespire Peaks, but I would argue that since those are that's a mountainous region, that we should use the same probability for mining there, right? Because it's not labeled.
Yeah. I mean, that makes enough sense to me. I would say if we would go based off of the terrain, and if it is basically a mountainous region, I would say that would count.
That would make sense to me, right? So I think if we want to do...
slap in a name for it later.
Yeah. And so I think if we want to do it that way, we could just go south towards these mountains, mine, and then when we're ready, we can go into the rift.
Yeah,
for
I think that sounds good.
Rations, so normally we have to consume rations, but I've also seen people do a basic, like, oh, wait, never mind. Keep in mind, okay, so they changed it because you used to have to consume a certain amount of rations, but now it says Cooking and eating are completely optional. It is assumed your character carries some basic rations and water with them at all times. It isn't necessary to track. However, when you cook a meal, you can get buffs. That lasts for 24 hours. So later we can get to cooking.
I appreciate that because that's typical. Okay, so that's like old D&D ruling, or just like if you wanted to play a more hardcore style of game, because typically when you're doing that, you would need to like, okay, you're traveling X amount of distance, eat a ration, or else start feeling levels of fatigue. But the way around that is, as a DM, let's be honest, I would just tell my players, look, do you really want me to bother you every like 5 seconds of, okay, it's time to drink, okay, it's time to eat? No, we're not playing that type of game.
It's not that type of game. And this is MMO based, and you don't, most MMOs you don't have to eat, but it does give you buffs. So I think that's the same kind of mechanic. You know?
That's awesome. Yep.
Cool.
I'm down for that.
So cool. We don't have to worry about that, because I was already starting to do the math of like, okay, it's that many, so we need like 40 rations. Because I also think that it's making the assumption that even if we run out of rations, we can hunt. We're going across this like grassland here.
Oh yeah. True.
You know what I mean? So I think it's fine. Okay. So so I'm out of water, so I'm gonna go get more water, but maybe while I do that, if you want to fill in some flavor, a little bit of flavor text on those 3 rift closure quests, not a lot, but just along the lines of like who discovered it, because the rift closure, hang on, let me read it. It says, the most important task you can do as an adventurer is the closure of rifts. If a rift is left open, it will continue spewing out all sorts of monsters, bringing forth havoc and death. This is why adventuring parties are dispatched immediately after an open rift has been detected. And so I would say like maybe just a brief sentence of like who found it, maybe. Kind of stuff, I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, so I will be right back while you do that.
All right. No problem. Well, everyone, you know it's that time again. Hello. Hopefully you've all been having a good time. Because I have been. Remember, stay hydrated, drink water, stretch if you have to, and save. But, don't worry about that. We're always saving. Just remember to make sure you save your handouts. Don't do what I do. Write a bunch of stuff in a handout and then click X thinking you save. Don't do that, okay? And see if you're really playing with a short time span. You can think it could be fun. Like, oh, you came straight from the dungeon. Yeah, straight to the dungeon from work. You're weak and inaccurate. Oof. Yeah, that's a mood. Oh man. Okay, let me think here. Okay, so here's actually what I got as an idea. I would say it's rift season, everybody. Oh no, for some reason around the area, more rifts seem to be springing up more than usual. Some strangers have reported that one, but I don't know. Some others from different districts have been going around to try and gather more rare materials because they heard a rumor that there could be some good things there. For the first one, we see one all the way down to the south, where what do we got down here again? Got the Crystal Plains and an unknown mountain range. It seems to be pulling in or pulling out a bunch of things, or spitting out a bunch of things from the ocean, but who knows? We don't know what exactly it is. But hey, we'll give you 3 skill books. I'm okay with that. Roughly size of a quarter. Absolutely murdering everything. Yeah, exactly. Damn, I love playing Rift, the MMO TM certified WoW killer. That it was so good it killed itself. But damn, dude, I remember when that game came out. I remember so many people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna play that," and well, I was like a kid, so I didn't have any money, so I didn't play that game. But I remember a bunch of my friends tried it, and they were like, they came back the next day, like, "Yeah, never mind, game sucks." I'm like, okay, I don't know. I think I tried it like at one point later on, and it was okay. It was all right. Yeah, I remember seeing the boxes like everywhere. I think they did like a bunch of like commercials and stuff for it too, like because I remember it was like a big deal, but it just apparently couldn't like quite hold the grasp of it. But I do like the idea of like going around and sealing rifts around the world. I mean, it gave people reason to run around the world, right? That's cool. Let me write this up here. can think of something fancy for this. Let's see. Oh. Dictionary help. Okay, there we go. Just off the southern shore. Other artisans. So. How's it so? Thinking. There we go.
All right. The husband came home and brought me some coconut water. Yay!
Oh, hell yeah.
Too exciting.
I came up with a little bit of an idea. It's Rift season. Apparently,
it's
for some
Rift
reason,
season.
Around these areas, we're seeing a lot more rifts spring up. We've been hearing reports from different strangers and other artisans and people from different districts who seem to be going out trying to find resources on their own, but apparently they're not making it back. And the only thing that we have is sightings of rifts opening up. They seem to be on the far stretches of the land, which is better for us in the long term, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's still safe. So we put out these requests out here to try and get you to take a look at it. And I'm just sort of writing a note for each of them. So there you go. Nice. That's at least mass outbreak. Oh my god!
Oh, no.
I can't believe it. A sudden outburst of rifts.
There's a little rift right in the doorway, roughly the size of a quarter, absolutely murdering people. Oh no. How would we get inside?
Door stuck. That's what's happening.
Door stuck.
Hold on, I got this. Oh, I hope I didn't accidentally move something. Oh, whoops. There we go. We hit Control-Z a couple of times. All right, we're good.
You're good. I'm imagining right on forehead level. Oh, no.
Boom! Headshot!
On the other hand, if the rift is that small, the stuff coming out of it would be small too, right?
They're microscopic. We're being invaded by elemental ants.
Oh, gosh, that would be the worst. Or like, bacteria or something.
Literal fire ants.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Let's see what finds.
Nothing bad has ever happened by introducing foreign insects to an ecosystem. Well, that is why the world we're in is sort of like apocalyptic, because all these rifts opened and now everybody is stuck inside of these settlements because they're like, oh, everything is scary. Here's the thing, though. Do you... How is your mining ability?
I don't even know. Let me double check. It's, I don't even know what we're rolling for that, actually.
Okay.
Because there's nature, then I have a 0.
Okay, let me see. Well, there used to be a mining skill that maybe he got rid of. Let me see.
Imagine if everything was scary, but it was also squirrels, and we're in danger.
It's gathering. Gathering, which is good, because it used to be separate, but now gathering is used for foraging. Because it used to be foraging and mining were separate, if I remember right.
Okay. Well, that's good. I still have 0.
Are you serious?
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe I should have thought this one through a little bit.
I have 15 gathering.
Well, we're gonna try our best, okay?
What is this we? It's just me.
Yeah. Look, I'll be the scout. I'll look around, okay?
I'm dead.
I'll do everything else except actually pick up a rock, okay?
For my 15% chance.
Look. You said it yourself. 15% chance, okay? There you go.
Oh my god. Okay.
Every gathering needs a pack animal.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I'm the pack yak. Just throw it on my back. I'll drag it around. It'll be fine. Look, if I have the backpack.
Oh, not the pack yak. Okay, that's true. You know what? That is so true. It does say you can repeatedly gather ingredients in the same hex, but you must wait a week between successful attempts at gathering the same type of equipment. I was gonna say maybe you could see, but the bad thing is that all 3 of these things involve gathering, so you can't do anything.
Man, I really did this to myself, huh?
Oh no!
It's unfair.
Oh
it's unfair.
No! I didn't realize they had split up the skills, so I thought gathering was just foraging. I would have maybe, is it too late to change them? I didn't know. I'll swap it with sleight of hand. I'm okay with having less sleight of hand. I just didn't know that, I didn't realize that gathering was all of them. Oh no. This is why you read through the entire section on stats and don't go, yeah, these are self-explanatory. Let's move on. Whoops. Did you give yourself any sailing?
No, because I didn't think we'd be sailing anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. But do you think, actually, come to think of it, do you think that we're meant to sail, so these rifts are supposed to be in the water? Because there's hexes in the water.
You're right. They
Like,
probably.
I fear we are supposed to go.
I think you're right. I think they are supposed to be.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward now.
Okay, let's not worry about it for this set because these are our first rifts, and I also have 0 sailing, and I don't want to deal with it. So maybe later, maybe moving forward, we can deal with that. Okay. Yes. So, before we leave, however, I need a pickaxe. And I kind of want to go ahead and gather a sickle for the alchemical ingredients, because since I'm gathering, I might as well try both, because then that's twice as many chances for me to get a skill improvement, right?
Hold on. I want you to go check some of the notes of these.
Oh, you're adding... Okay. Rift season. Scouts from the northeast have reported sightings of a rift forming. The magistrate seems to be offering an amount if anyone can find the missing scouts who didn't return. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I would say if we can find any of them, like dead or alive, we can get an extra reward, I think. Would be fair. And then... Can you read this one? You read this one.
Ahoy, landlubber! A rift be opening in the seas! Now get out there and close it! And you can keep Cabin Boy Ned as reward, I guess.
Not Cabin Boy Ned. Is that the name of the cabin boy from that room?
When we took that quest, I just remembered it. I was like, there you go.
Oh my god.
Or maybe it was Ted. Who cares? You keep them either way.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so silly. Oh no. And that's the one that we are not doing because we don't care. You can always rule paying for a boat ride out there. That's true.
You're right,
but,
you're right.
I mean, how much do we want Cabin Boy Ned? No. No. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, I need to go buy a pickaxe.
Right.
So let's just
For other sailors. Oh my god.
ruin them for other sales. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I think somebody's gonna have to take care of that. Otherwise, trade might be difficult. You know.
True.
Because it's just spawning monsters all over the place.
Look, it's populating the sea life. Okay.
That's true. Wouldn't it be funny? Because we don't know what type of rift it is till we get there. What if we get there and it's like a desert rift? So it's pouring out all these desert creatures and just dumping them in the water.
No, I'm imagining it's a fire rift or whatever in the middle of the ocean. They're like, God. We're building an island right here, right now. Just pouring magma out onto the
We fight
ocean.
for the land.
Oh my god. It's like, welcome back, Groudon. All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the pickaxe. It's 10, and then the alchemical. Where is it? The sickle. The sickle is also 10, so I'm gonna remove 20 of my aetherite to buy those. I think if I get a critical, it says I think if I get a critical failure or something like that, it breaks the thing.
Oh no.
Where's my on-hand, current hand?
Look, obviously it's because you just don't have a golden pickaxe yet.
It's true. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to increases carrying capacity. Oh, I see, because I don't have a backpack. Okay, can you put the pickaxe and the sickle into your bag?
Sure thing. Let me just do that.
How much is a backpack? Oh, a backpack is only 20. Never mind.
How much do you have?
I have
you need
enough.
Extra?
I have enough. I'm just gonna buy a backpack, so never mind. Scratch that.
Okay. All right, no problem.
I think that's a worthwhile future investment. So, okay, so sickle and pickaxe. If you get Cabin Boy Net, it will be smooth sailing after that.
You're getting a fish for that one.
Oh my god.
Aye, landlubber, you're getting a fish for that one.
We're so lucky to have our freshwater sea salt rift manifests aggressively. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Imagining we get to the sea. I've had enough with you. I crack open a salt packet and pour it.
Yeah, I just pour it in. Oh my god.
God damn it. Look,
oh
I don't think you want me touching that booty.
Y'all are terrible. Terrible. Oh my
Looks alright.
Okay, let's did you want to buy anything else while we're out?
That was so bad. I'm glad you didn't catch that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I can just sell that sack that I found because I thought maybe I could put stuff in it, but apparently I don't. Well, okay, but it says players are sure to come up with applications for them during gameplay. So, do you think a sack could carry 3 things in it?
I would say so, yeah. Okay. I would say if a backpack carries that much, a sack should be less than half of that.
Yeah, because a backpack is worth 20 and a sack is only worth 2, so...
Yeah, so it should be, I want to say at most 3 items, at least 2.
I would say 2 to 3, depending on what the items are.
Yeah, depending, object size.
In that case, I'm gonna keep the sack, and then, let me see. I don't want anything else. Because this is our chance to stock up before we go out. So I'm looking on page 188. It has, kind of other gear and services. I know it says that we're... we don't have to worry about water, but for realism, should we each have a water skin? And then just not worry about...
Yeah, because I would say, think about it in, any sort of, D&D table. I would say you would want to at least have one adventurer's kit with you or something like that, where it'd be, basic tools, a good example would be...
Oh, actually, I guess you don't need the water skin, just me.
Yeah, I don't. I'm kind of cheating.
Even though, you know what? Realistically speaking... Do I need the water skin?
That is also a good point. Wait a minute, how did you even drink that beer?
I did say it does nothing for me. You know what? I will bring it. I'm gonna bring it. I'll bring it just in case we end up rescuing somebody that does need water. And we'll say that I don't.
That's probably a safe bet.
Okay. So I'll have one. You have the one torch.
Yep.
What usage die is it at now?
Let me see. Because I think, wait, did we find... Oh, wait, no.
We found it in the ruins. It didn't say what it just said... Did it say half-burnt torch? What was that?
Let me double check real quick, because I think it was... No, it was just a regular unlit torch.
Okay. Did we end up using it?
I I'll be honest, I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think we just kind of fumbled our way through.
So
and
when
we used our chalk to mark on the floor as we were going through.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the shop, a torch costs 2 per usage die. So if we pretend that the one torch we picked up is like a D4, let's just say, right? Do we want to buy more torches on the off chance? Because there's some rifts that are like really dark and will be blinded.
Know what? I'd say let's buy one more just so we each have one. And we can go with that as a base.
I think we can share it. And then that way we can get it up to like maybe a D12. Like I think D20 might be excessive. But on the other hand, it's not that expensive.
I mean, if we do set it to a D20, then I guess and we'll have one that'll last for quite a while. And it'll cover us just in case.
Okay, so it would cost, let's see, so we're at 4, so it'd be 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. So it would just be 10. So we can maybe split it up, so maybe each of us pay 5. I'm cool with that.
Sounds good with me.
Okay, so if you want to hold the D20 torches, and then we each just spend 5 aetheryte. Higher die also have a lower chance of decreasing. Yes, exactly. That's the other reason why I want to do that. Just to be safe. I don't think... Tent. I don't think we need a tent. I think we'll live.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna force march ourselves there.
Yeah. Hunting knife. Required to harvest monster parts and cooking ingredients. Okay, I guess I'll take that too. Yeah, might as well. I think I'm just the gatherer at this point.
Yeah. At this point, I'm the muscle, and I say that in the nicest way because it's like, muscle. Look, I've got strong bones. It's all the milk I was drinking, you know.
Right. Do you have any medicine skill?
Let me see. I have just 10 in it.
Okay, me too.
Like a bare minimum.
Because there's a bandage that you can use to treat bleeding, but you use the medicine check for that, and so I think since we only have a 10% chance anyways, like, we're fine. Okay. So I think that's it as far as important gear. Oh, my music changed.
Oh, you're good.
I need to be careful. I don't know why it keeps doing that to where, because instead of just stopping at the end of the video, is there like a weird... Oh, I see. Autoplay is turned on. I don't want that because the video that it switched to may or may not be stream safe. That's what I don't like. Okay. Autoplay is off. Turn it off. Well, I hope that part doesn't have to be muted. I will be sad if it does. Okay. Okay. So, did you want to upgrade your gear or anything? I think we've got the armor that...
Yeah, like I still also have the mail that we picked up from before.
Oh yeah, do you want to sell that off? Because neither of us can use it.
Yeah, let's sell that off since neither of us can...
So I believe it sells for half. So we get... Mail is normally worth 60, so if you sell it, should get 30. I will double check to see, but I believe it's half. Yep, it's half, so you get 30, which is nice.
Okay. Sounds good, so we'll split that down the middle. Take 15 each.
Yep. Oh, 15 each.
It's funny. It's funny. It kind of reminds me of in previous campaigns I've done where one of my friends would be like, "Hey, can I bum some gold off you for a magic item?" He goes, "Yeah, but you got to role play it out." And you'd have to sit there and explain why it's a good idea to give me your money so I can make a wand.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's always funny. It's like, all right, well, you got to sell it to me, okay? And give me your best elevator pitch right now. Look, and when you want to put your friend on the spot, and they're like,
By the way, money, and it says this on the gear sheet, but aetheryte, every 100 aetheryte you have is 1 item slot. So currently it does take up 1 slot.
I see. Good to know.
I think it might be a while until we have to worry too much about that, but yeah. Gems as well.
Okay.
Because they're small.
So that's okay. I'm still under 100, so it's fine.
Cool. Okay, so do we want to rest for the night before we head out? Because
I think we should, because we're both kind of beat up.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, we should probably try to roll to identify our magic items again.
Yes, on the new day. Yes, that's important.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. 'Cause I
Sell me this pen.
Clicks pen turns into sword. Darn, you're good.
Damn, you're good. Literally how it goes every time.
Now this part I don't remember how much we heal at the end of the day.
I think it's we roll 1d8, but let me just double check.
I think so too, but I need to...
Yeah, I want to just make sure this is right and I'm not just making things up.
Healing and death. After a meal and a full night's rest, D8 health. You're right.
Okay.
Resting at a safe haven for 24 hours restores all lost health. So do you want to just stick around here and then go out midday, 24 hours? Yeah.
Yeah. We do the safest thing we could here.
Yeah. So we'll just wait till noon the next day. Literally 24 hours. Okay. So that way we fully heal up. That's nice, because that was not... I don't remember that being a rule before. And so that is very nice. So that heals us all the way up. While we are in town and just wandering around, because I'm assuming we're not sleeping all day.
Of course.
But actually, no, I guess we have to rest in order to do the health. So why don't we say, as we're resting, we're rolling the D6s to identify our equipment. So it's 2 D6s. Did I write down what the code was? So if y'all weren't here last time, before we can use our special magic items, we have to identify them. And so they have an etheric signature that we had to generate. And mine, for example, was 5-5. So every 24 hours, we get to roll 2 D6s. And if we ever roll those 2 numbers, then it unlocks. Or we could pay 50 aetherite to identify it. But where's the fun in that?
I know. I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, did I do numbers on this? I don't even remember what my number was on this.
You didn't put it on your character sheet?
I think I'm taking the 50 hit then.
Hang on.
Maybe.
I wonder if we can find...
Yeah, let me see if we can scroll back up, because I think it was like one of the last couple things.
I think so too.
Let's see.
And you need to look for where... Okay, so I found it because I rolled mine and it's 5-5. Yours are 3 and 1.
Okay, so 3 and 1. All right, let me just write that down. Thank you.
Yeah.
And 1. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, are you ready?
Yes. Oops.
All right. Here we go. Let me just jump back to the bottom.
Oh, I got one of the 5s.
Dang. Well. Does my magic item explode because I got double?
No.
Dang.
You're fine. What do you mean, dang? Do you want it to explode?
I know. No. I know what it is right now. How convenient.
Oh, I have a... Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know exactly what it does, but I feel like the shape of this thing, it feels lucky somehow, you know? I feel like if I try a little bit harder, I can identify it, but I feel like it's something that gives good luck. It just feels fortunate somehow when I look at it. That's the sense that I get. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd... Okay, cool, halfway there. Halfway there.
Meanwhile, I just look at this big lumbering axe and I'm like, just shove it back in my bag. I can't figure this out today. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I got half of it. Let me see. It occurred to me.
Get more locked. No, please, no. You get more punished. Well, consecutive fails mean that your weapon just decides it got up, became sentient, and slapped you. It's like, no.
No. Oh, dear.
Not today. And walked away.
Okay. I am trying to see. Can we buy... Okay, we can buy a helm. But we can't buy belts or boots. Like, we have to go make them or find them.
I do have a helmet that we found. It is an open helmet.
Oh. Well.
I think that was one of the other items.
It does add protection rate if you want to wear it. It does, however, subtract 10 from your perception.
Let me see. What is my perception at, though? Do I really want to run a coin toss? Of course I do. Okay, yeah, sure. Look, I believe in it. Hopefully, maybe.
So the open helm, you ain't got no eyes.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, so you get +1 protection rate. The integrity of the open helm is a D4 though, so it's like gonna get destroyed pretty quickly, probably.
Okay, so it's +1 protection rate, and it's a D4. So
integrity,
then,
which I normally just put in parentheses next to it.
Yeah, I'm just putting it next to it. I was not sure where.
All the belt and boot makers were
my
killed.
eyes.
Oh goodness. And then it is -10 perception.
No. Don't you know they're inside the rift. That's why we have to go find them.
True. We can craft them. So it's not too bad crafting. I just read it. I just saw it. Where did it go? It's actually pretty cheap to craft the belt and the boots. We just need 1 uncommon or rare ore and 2 uncommon or rare monster parts for the boots. And
hold on. I gotta read this one out.
Go ahead.
The rift that is specifically the size and shape of both my eyes. The most fiendish rift. Thank you. I had to read that one. Yeah, that was great.
That's great. Genius. But yeah, so it's on page 176, but it doesn't cost that many materials, but we basically need ore and or monster parts, and so let's just keep an eye out for it. They do have to at least be uncommon though.
In hindsight, I feel like maybe I should have probably put some more thought into my points instead of just making myself like a tavern crawling skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not quite as adventurous as I could have done. But you know what? Like, at least we've got lockpicking and literacy. I'm sure those are 2 very important things.
Right.
You don't even have regular sight. How you got hindsight?
Oh, wow. No, but
All right. Collect your fish. There you go. Congratulations. A winner is you.
Okay. So I think if we're all good on restocking and doing all that, do you want to finally, or are we going to head out?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go because we're healed up. We've got our stuff stocked up. I think it's time to start going. So let me, just in case, jump to the chapter about traveling in the book. Just in case.
I'm going to use your character icon as a representation of the party just to make it a little easier.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, I'm sick.
I know, it's great. Okay. So exploration is on page... okay, so it starts on page 101, kind of, but
yeah, it's a little bit
sort of
broken up.
Okay, 111 is actually where it starts.
Ah, okay.
Okay, as a stranger, you will be doing a lot of traveling, Chinchu! Traveling to and from Karhelos, either simply patrolling the region, attempting to finish quests, close rifts. Basic unit is the travel day, which represents the average distance a party can traverse in a single day. A single travel day allows PCs to travel a number of hexes that varies depending on the region they are currently traveling through. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is new. That is nice. Traveling in Karhelos and the surrounding farmland is the fastest, so we get to do 3 hexes per travel day. The other places are 2, and then the Bonespire Peaks. It makes sense. So the flatlands, you get to go 2. And then once per hex, you must make a travel check. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we still have to do 1. Okay, so we still have to roll for each hex that we go through. Okay. So, we're starting in Karhelos. So the nice thing is I already made all of these roll tables, so I'm gonna go to the next hotbar page and just start plonking these down in my macro thing.
I'm just reading this. I see the random direction table. I'm like, I can never let my friend find this table.
Oh no. Why?
But now I have to hide. So I know he's gonna make the truly random character and just let dice play the character.
Oh my goodness.
Man, what spell do I have prepped? I don't know. If it rolls like a bunch of dice, yeah, that one.
This never goes well. Okay, so basically the travel die is different per region. And typically the higher, I think it's the higher the better. Where is it? I thought originally it was, oh here, yeah, okay. So Karhelos has a travel die of D6. It kind of is the same as the travel hexes. So the ones that are, so Karhelos is a D6, and then the ones where you get to go 2 hexes per day, you use a D10, and then for the last 2, it's a D12. And if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's an interesting encounter. If it's a 3 to 5, it's an interesting find. And then if it's a 6+, it's combat. Oh, that's interesting. It used to be there were some results where it's just nothing happens. So there's no more nothing happens.
Okay, well that's fine. At least there's always going to be something interesting happening.
All right. So this is day 1. Did we make? Oh yeah. So
I'm looking at the location tables for their specific roles too.
Do we have
there is a bit of that. Under
are
Kaethor,
we making a journal for like this quest? Like how are we? Where are we logging what happens?
So if you go back to the story arcs, I think if you open that folder, you should find. Oh, it didn't quite save it. Save it. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh, I see the bar.
Oh, it should be different now, unless. Oh, I have to just manually change the name here. Okay.
Okay. Oh, the one for session 1. I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Or well, you're taking notes, right? So I guess it's.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I just wrote a note. I'm gonna just quickly note about our preparation, and then if you want to get started on the next bit there,
okay.
Take this note.
So we're going south. So first, we're going through Karhelos. So in one day, we can just get through Karhelos because going down 3 is just going to take us to the edge right here. But every time we go through 1 hex, we need to roll our travel die. And in Karhelos, it's a D6. So I'm just going to roll a D6. Yeah, that would happen.
Yep.
Oh, I clicked you, so it's because I had your token. It says that you rolled, but it's fine.
No, it's totally fine.
Cool. So that's combat.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll on the.
All right. Let's see how bad is it gonna be for us? Let's see what we got.
All right. There's Karhelos combat encounters. Let's see what we got. What is it?
Cut purses.
Cut purses. Oh my gosh, my good friends, the cut purses. Okay, cool.
It's time to deliver.
Yeah, time to be stand and delivered. Okay, so go ahead and click combat zones.
All right, let's get to.
And I'm gonna switch to some battle music. Gosh darn. All right.
Oh boy, now I get to have some fun with the new macros that you put in here.
They're pretty silly.
Let me find some more applicable music on my end.
All right, I switched it to the Octopath battle music.
That was exactly what I was listening to.
Yeah, it's so good. Okay, there's you, and then here's me. Okay, the cut purses. Okay, let me get their icon. So the cool thing is I did install this this plugin that lets you just drag and drop icons, so I don't have to like add it and then create the thing. You can drag and drop and make the new actor right away. So let me get
awesome.
There's like a bandit looking one. Oops.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking over the combat rules again real quick. Because I remember we have Aethers, our maximum mana per hand. We draw 5, then we can discard after. Okay, alright. And then our initiative would be based off of our perception, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then I'll just arrange it accordingly since I know the combat tracker is a little bit wonky.
Alright, so there's the cut purse. Let me see how much HP they have and how many of them there are. Okay. Oh, this is nice because you used to have to roll. You used to have to roll for them, or there were 3 of them. Because I remember I had to fight them over and over and over, and there were always like 3 or 4 of them. So this is good. However, because there are 2 of us, there's 1 cut purse, but because there's 2 of us, they get 2 actions and 24 health, which kind of sucks.
Okay.
So it's a fairly resilient cut purse. Oops, that's 2,400 health. That's not what I want. There we go.
Oh my, that'd be a lot.
That would be a lot. Okay. But there is just 1. Oh,
right, it's the very resilient cut purse.
Yeah. Let me do the tokenizer, and I'll give it a little frame. Try to. And I realize it's kind of hard to see it because
Oh yeah. Maybe with the tokenizer you could put like a solid color and then move its icon up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. It looks weird. I don't know why it's. Huh. It's not really. It doesn't even show up for some reason. Oh. What the heck? Oh, it's trying to do it as a. Oh, I changed it into a WebP file. I see the problem.
Oh, no, hold on, I got you. I'm gonna try something.
I'm gonna delete it and I'll go again because I think I tried to save it as an SVG because usually that is better for like sizing, but
yeah.
Oh, but you know what? Also, what I can do here. I'll make the foreground different because originally it was white because of but the battle map is white, so I'll make it black.
Yeah. That's what I'm just thinking to quickly just change that too.
Alright. That's fine. Okay, so cut purse. And it had 24 HP.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna make quickly put their moves into this table.
I love the art of it. It looks like
It's very silly.
It looks like we're fighting someone on like a sign.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. Cut purse. Okay. So I did also, for the audience, I added in this plugin where I can just copy paste from the PDF and it'll make the table, which is very nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And now I've dragged that to my hotbar so we can just roll for it pretty easily. Okay, I need to add myself to combat. And for some reason, I'm still not at full health. I don't know why that didn't get updated. Okay.
It just might be the token that hasn't. That happens sometimes.
Combat state. Toggle combat state. Oh, it still says Robber 1. That's fine, I guess.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
And then we need to roll perception, I believe. I keep forgetting how this goes.
Dude, that.
Like my head just lost everything.
Okay,
no, it's like, yeah, I think lowest goes first. Okay, because I always get it mixed up with Karanathalas. Hang on. Yeah, it's perception. Whoever wins. I think it's
so
the
highest under your
okay. So it is.
total.
So it's the same as Kaethor Nathalis. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it looks like you're going first, then the robber, then me. So let me just. Oh, this is just gonna. Can I just?
No, it's the highest under my skill total. Oh, because did y'all fail?
Yeah, I think both me and the robber failed.
Okay.
Because I know I failed, definitely.
Okay. I scrolled away. Hang on. Let me. The cut purse has. I just. Oh no, the cut purse has. Yeah, it also failed. It got 60 perception, so it's. So then it is. It's close. Yeah, so it's. You. What is your perception?
Mine is 50 right now.
Okay, so it's me, and then the cut purse, and then you.
Yep. Okay, so let me just quickly edit the initiative.
Yeah, so like 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Okay. This one is a stalker, which I think means that you can't, like, escape the combat. Like, you have to fight it.
Okay. Alright.
If I remember right.
Wow, what a creeper.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. Let me look. Yeah, this creature cannot be avoided. Combat always takes place.
Okay, alright.
Which makes sense. It's a cut purse. So.
Yep.
Okay, so, cards.
I can't believe you're camping outside the magic shop waiting for me to walk outside.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Okay, well. Draw our cards.
I will say, when you use the draw cards macro, it is random, so you don't have to shuffle. So if you use the macro that I made, you don't have to shuffle the cards. They are random, but yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Hold on. Let me grab that. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I forgot. I already had cards in my hand from when I was, like, testing it, so I have to do that again.
Oh,
5 cards.
Did I... Wait a minute, hold on, sorry, I'm
You're fine.
looking for it.
So, when you have your hand open, and there's also a macro for displaying your hand, I think. You can change there's the little gear icon. If you click on it, the first drop down that says this sheet, you can change it to complete card management hand sheet that's docked, and it looks kind of nice. And you can swap between the two, because the annoying thing about the docked one is it really just shows the cards, so you can't see all the information right away, and you can't draw cards from there, so you have to use the macro. But it looks kind of cute.
Okay.
So it's up to you which one you would like to use.
You know, I'll do that, and let me just draw cards. Deal to my hand. Draw 5. Okay, cool.
Alright. So I have Arcane Blast, Weapon Strike. Okay. I can move forward 1 and then Arcane Blast it, because I can do that from a range of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that. So I'll move up 1, and I'm going to Arcane Blast it.
Nice, nice.
Try to see. I could... Ooh. I have enough to where I could Arcane Blast it, Shadow Jump to it, and then Weapon Strike. Just go.
I'm liking that.
All out.
I think that's a good idea.
Cool.
I think that'd be good.
Right.
Blow 'em up.
Okay, so I'm going to use Arcane Strike, and so the cut purse has to roll a... or Arcane Blast, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to do an agility check. And its agility is 60. Ooh, okay.
Okay, well...
Let's see.
It's definitely a lot more agile than I am. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. What?
Yeah, I think he makes it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's... What the heck? How do I... Why can't my rolls be that good, man? What is that's rude.
Well, you know it's a 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah, that's so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love that for me. Okay, well, I'm gonna use Shadow Jump, and I'm going to jump into its shadow. So silly. And then I'm going to do my Weapon Strike. So its defense is a parry. Which is only 10. So that means that I roll, but I have to, it adds 10 to my roll, basically.
Okay.
So I'm rolling
Makes
my,
it more difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So my, okay. It has 10 parry, so I'm gonna roll, it's my, what is this? What is this? A bludgeoning weapon? So I need to roll under 60. Are you?
Oh no. Well.
Yeah. No. What?
Yeah. I mean, look. Look. Okay, it's fine. We're getting the bad rolls out early. Okay, it's the warm up. It's the warm up.
If I miss. I was gonna say if I miss, am I still concealed? But I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say no. I'm not concealed anymore. The guy's just like.
Look. You have. I mean, just saying. You know, he's looking in your direction too. Just saying.
Stupid. Okay. All right. Well, so that failed. Cool. Well, that is my turn. So now it's the cut purse's turn. I'm gonna say it attacks me because I'm right next to it and tried to attack it. Does that sound logical to you?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So first it uses quick strike, and so I'm going to roll my agility to dodge, I believe. Keep minimizing my character sheet and then I can't find it. Okay. I believe it is agility to dodge, right?
I think so. I want to say it is. I'd be weird if it wasn't, unless.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be the case. Okay. Because you're not like. Let's see, because I think tenacity was for dealing with mental attacks or like psychic attacks or something like that. Endurance was for physical attacks. Okay, so I would assume agility would be to like do like an evasion
reactions. They require a trigger. Reaction. Parry and evasion. NPC parry.
Can we get a medic on this set? I think we may need one.
Melee. The target's parry. Oh, okay, it's just parry. Okay, so I don't roll to dodge. It's kind of the same. It's like they roll to hit plus my parry, but I have no parry. So their combat skill is I believe 50.
Parry the medic.
So they need to roll So they need to roll below 50 to hit me.
Okay.
Which I'm sure they will because my Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. That's a miss. That's a miss. Now here is their second attack. They're gonna do it again. Is there? Okay. Making a parry. Blah blah blah. Evasion. Okay. Oh, so parry is for melee, and then evasion is for not melee. Apparently. Well, for enemies only. Okay, cool. So parry the medic. Okay, so we're gonna go again. Alright, cool. That's it. It does nothing to me, and now it is your turn. Hope your luck is better than mine.
Awesome. I think I'm literally just gonna walk up with my move action, and I think that's it because all of my stuff are 1 to 2. Hold on, actually, let me just double check the cards in my hand. Because
don't you have a jump? Oh well, maybe you don't have it with you.
Yeah, I didn't draw it. Yeah, actually, let me check. What's the range of Castigate? Ooh, hold on. You know what? I am going to play Castigate. That's going to cost 3. And we'll see. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're doing. We're going to do pass this at discard. Gonna play Castigate, cost 3, ranges 0 to 2, so it's big distance. And Defender's gonna have to make a tenacity check against it. So, oh, I forgot. Okay, so it deals 1d6. So we'll do that.
Their tenacity is 40.
Okay.
So I'll just roll. That's a fail.
Okay, so I've spent... Let me just, hold on, I have to just keep track of my Aether, so, you know, we're not cheating. Okay. Alright, that cost me 3. I still have more to go, so I'm going to use Castigate again. I'm going to play that, discard that next one. Oh,
so Castigate again?
Yep, I'm going to use Castigate again.
Alright.
So, another check.
Oh, it succeeded this time.
Okay, so then it just, I'm assuming it doesn't take any damage on.
Yeah, on the second one, but it should on the first one. How much damage was it?
It was 4 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And I think after that, I am good. That is my turn. I already did my move, and it is back to you.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can do a little bit better this time.
Look, I'm sure it'll go better.
I'm not. Okay, well, I have... Ooh. I have Force Ball. Force Ball does a lot more damage. I could try... I'm gonna do Force Ball because it's Prime, and then Arcane Blast.
Also, my bad. Whoops, I accidentally drew from your deck on that, so...
you can do that?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, oops, okay.
That's okay.
No worries.
After you use 2 cards, I'll pass 2 back to you after.
Okay. Yeah, because Force Ball can do a lot of damage if it hits. Arcane Blast does a d8 plus 2. This is, yeah, okay. I'm gonna use Force Ball first. So it needs to do a agility check.
Come on, let's see a fumble.
Let's see, I would love to see that. But it has very high agility, so, oh man.
It kind of makes sense considering
it failed. It barely failed. Cool. So then it takes... I think this is the first time my Prime actually hit.
Nice.
So it's 2d8 plus 2.
Damn, look at you. You're racking up all the points that you need for your achievement path.
Right.
Hey!
Oh,
doubles.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Wait, was it? Oh, it is doubles. But does that count? Because it's spell damage, so I don't think I get anything for that. Except, wait, but if I roll doubles on damage, is that a crit?
I would assume that's a crit, right?
Can I crit with magic?
The eternal question in every game.
Hang on, let's see. No, actually, I don't know.
Nothing on that?
When a character rolls double, rolling... No, On the other hand, no... It's for your weapon skills, so I don't think you can have critical magic. It doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
Because for critical strike, it just says... Okay, actually, let me go back to this other page and see. Oh, that's curious. Nothing on that. Doubles only applies to check. That's no fun. Where's the love for magicians? Come on now. That's
in the name of casino above the arena. You get style points. You know what? Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, well he's down to 2 health. Let me see really quick.
You know what? You get
I need to
a
add
good
to
old
my...
rallying cry from your friend back there. It was, yeah, you show them.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Hang on, let me... Oh, it's cast 50 spells successfully, so I add 1 to my achievement. Okay.
Also, I have to travel 1 tile and immediately get held up.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so I did play that one. And then I have Arcane Blast. Or do I want to use Weapon Strike? Because I feel like my chances
are in close range.
Yeah, and my chances are technically a little bit better with Weapon Strike. On the other hand, I need the achievement. All right,
then probably
I'm gonna do it.
using
It's time for the blast. Okay, I'm an arcane blast, so it's gonna roll for agility again. Please. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Okay, so I get to do d6 plus 2. Oh, it's dead. It doesn't matter what I roll because the plus 2 means it's gonna be dead. Cool. So, well, that was easy.
All right. Well, that worked out.
So I'm gonna add 1 to my achievement in progress counter, and then it's dead.
Nice. Hold on. I'm just gonna pass this to your hand real quick first because I accidentally.
Or I mean, if once you hit reset, it'll go back to my deck.
Oh, you're right. Good idea. We have technology now. I forget. Okay. Well, that was good. Let me clear out the combat count. There you go.
It's yay. Oh, that's pretty good. We didn't get hit or anything.
Not bad. Yeah. Look, all I did was I ran. Look, I was the random mob this time, trying to run up. Okay, let me just add 1 tile that we moved to my total. Man, that was a lot for 1 tile.
That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll, if you don't mind, since I killed it. Oh, I forgot the plus 5. So 27 plus 5 is 32. Okay. It's an armor manual. Oh, actually, I would have preferred not the plus 5, because without the plus 5 would have been a skill book. Oops.
Unlucky.
Oh, well. Actually, an armor manual might be useful, because I can switch to, like, other types of armor, too, which is nice. Or, you know, or we could sell the skill book, also. Okay. The armor manual. We need to see what type of armor manual it is.
Is that another wonderful roll?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's on page 191 to see what armor manual it is. Oh, okay. It's just random. I'm just going to roll on the random armor table and I'll...
Oh, okay. All right, go for it. All right, what do we get?
Say
it is 55. Yeah. Wow, right after we sold
it. My gosh, it's... Yeah! You know,
well, so much for luck.
But you know what? I wouldn't have wanted it anyway because it decreases your stealth.
I see.
But an armor manual, I think we can sell the armor manual. I don't remember how much it's worth.
Because I feel like 5 might be too low.
In the 1E rules, it says it's worth 100 aetherite.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I think we could roll with that then.
Because the actual mail is 60. You know, like I think that's fair. And when we sell it, it'll only actually sell for 50, so. Okay. So I'm gonna add that to my backpack. Oh, that's kind of lame. Do we get any money? The guy didn't drop in. Oh no, I accidentally closed the entire PDF. My entire PDF program instead of just that one. Goodness gracious. Check page.
So check out 192. Uncommon magic items sell for 100. I guess that can be considered an uncommon item.
It did say 1 uncommon in the original, in the first book, so that makes sense.
Then I would be okay with marking that as the equivalency.
Well, in 1E, it says that armor and weapon manuals are uncommon, uncommon. So I'm just,
Even if it doesn't have much value, you have a lot of value to me. Aw.
Yeah.
You're so nice, Gavin.
Oh, Gavin. Thank you, Gavin. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to add that to my inventory, say it's worth 100, but that means we're going to sell it for 50.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
So that is a male armor manual. 100. Okay. Hey, well, that's not too bad. 50 is, that's nothing to sneeze at, honestly. Okay. Don't forget to return all of your cards back to the deck.
Let me just make sure. I think I did that.
Yeah, so you reset your discard, reset your hand. Well,